Welcome, everyone. It's GM Fest. Hello, hello. It's GM Fest 2026. Oh my God. This is awesome. This is the first of many, I hope. It's certainly the premiere. What is GM Fest? You're like, what is GM Fest? Well, let me tell you. I'm Amy Vorpahl. It's so nice to meet all of you. So GM Fest is a 3-day event where we showcase 9 dungeon masters who are all like new to the scene, new to the ttrpg community, and we've been working since February to make this event go very smoothly and very cool. All the GMs are graduates of my DM school training program, and which is a 10-week course. Any of you can sign up. And yeah, we're just going to see some dungeon masters and game masters run either Daggerheart or D&D. Those are the systems they've all chosen. So I hope you're all excited. Look, we're streaming to 3 different places. Actually, technically 4 different places. I'm going to list them all for you. Twitch.tv, Vorpahl Sword, me. We're streaming to Alchemy's YouTube. If you're watching from Alchemy's YouTube, hello. So nice to have you here. I'm so excited that you're here. If you want to go to Alchemy's, you go to youtube.com/@alchemyrpg. Easy as that. We're streaming from Darrington Press's YouTube channel. Oh my gosh. We're all over the place. If you want to watch from Darrington Press, you're going to get, everything's the same. It's really not different, but you're going to go to youtube.com/@Darrington Press. And then we're also streaming to Alchemy RPG's Twitch. So look, we've called from far and wide, audiences from all over, to present to you some really cool games. I'm going to go to chat and see what's going on here. Yes, lots of hype in the chat. Thank you so much. You know what I'm going to be doing mostly is asking for riling everyone up, asking for encouragement. This is, when people signed up for DM school before they even, thought they could DM. This is like over a year ago. People came to me and they were like, I can't improv. I can't DM. I've never played D&D before. And all of those people who said those things to me are GMing live for you and the audience for the first time. I don't want to say for the first time publicly, but many for the first time publicly. The one who had never played D&D before, yes, DMing for the first time publicly today. Exciting. So big transformations all around. And what are we going to do? We're going to support the heck out of them. We're going to just yell and scream and shout about how good and brilliant and talented they are. The first up today, we're going to have Jackie running a Daggerheart one-shot. Then we're going to have Anastasia running a D&D one-shot. And then Carrie is going to wrap out the day running D&D. Oh my gosh. Amazing. For all kinds of information, we're putting it in the chat. Go to czepeku.com/GM-Fest-2026. Easy peasy. Anyone want to say hi to me? GM Fest, yes. Oh, Red Ozor, good luck, y'all. Super excited for this. That's the vibe we're bringing to the party. This is on Darrington Press's YouTube. Do we know who the players are? Look, there are going to be about 40 different players, 40, maybe 45 across this entire weekend. When the game starts, I will hop in the chat and let you know who everybody is. But they also have little name cards. Oh my gosh, every game is so unique. We've been working so hard to make even the overlays like sing the praises of these DMs and their ideas. GMs, I should say, for Daggerheart. Y'all, I think it's time for a giveaway. All right, early bird gets the worm. If you're here, it's time to... Sorry, I'm like, also, this isn't that early for me. Hey, the only BLD. Hey, Lady Jane. Hey, Mike V33. Everyone say hi to all the mods. Everyone say hi, mods. Go in the chat and say hi, mods, because they're keeping us on track this entire time. We're keeping it nice and friendly and neat and collaborative and engaging. And so everyone say hi, mods. Buttercup Boxer, yes, this is exciting. So we're going to do a giveaway. The first giveaway we're going to give away is, I need to sing the praises of the companies that I'm partnering with to make this so exciting. First, we've got Alchemy RPG. A VTT, a tabletop for you, for your cinematic games. And I mean, and combat games. This is like the best VTT I've ever encountered in my freaking life. Not only is the UI great, this is, I mean, they have made it so that anything you can create a movie. Did you want to play a game? Or do you want your characters and players to be like immersed in an actual movie? That's what Alchemy's here. You're going to see all the GMs using Alchemy, and you can make your free account today. Just go to alchemyrpg.com. Free account, go to it. I will say also, if you sign up at the website on the landing page, czepeku.com/gm-fest-2026, everyone who signs up is going to get a $10 discount from Alchemy, along with some other discounts from Czepeku and the DM school. So go sign up right now. I mean, keep this open, but so let's do a giveaway. The first giveaway. Oh, and then yeah, the other giveaways we're going to be doing later on we're going to be giving away Daggerheart, physical core sets, the rule book and the cards. You'll be able to play Daggerheart immediately. And Czepeku. So Czepeku is a company, subscriber based. You can get your map, every map and token under the sun, both fantasy and sci-fi, to make your digital games just incredible. You'll see, and every GM is using Czepeku maps and tokens. They're gorgeous. You can use them on, digital, like here we are in your computer screen. You can also use them on your, if you have like a flat screen TV that you play on, just they come fully formatted for your screens. It's so fun. I really recommend it. I do need to tell you that Czepeku has a new thing out. There are 2 tiers now, essential and premium. So the essential tier is a lower cost. It gives you access to new releases, complete back catalog. If you sign up for Czepeku now, you get the complete back catalog. That's truly insane. Like, it's so much. Easily searchable. You just simply must. Czepeku.com. Unlimited downloads, just like take them for all your, like, sign up for a subscription and get everything. Like, what the heck? It's awesome. And then they give you new maps and tokens every 2 weeks for fantasy, and then every 2 weeks alternating for sci-fi. All right, that's $15 a month. Easy peasy. All right, so the premium tier though, so you get everything in essential, obviously. You get the full like VTT integrations and the full token builder where you can customize any token your little heart desires. All of our GMs are going to be using tokens from Czepeku today. And it's actually the exact same subscription that if you already have Czepeku, this is the subscription you have. They also have like overlays. They have it so it's like night and day and dark and raining, and now it's snowing, like different weather patterns, all of that for your maps. Like any map you can make whatever weather playing these games. Let's do a giveaway. All right, so in the chat we're going to give away the Alchemy Daggerheart crossover, where you can get the entire Daggerheart core set and game, where you can just start playing immediately on Alchemy. And I'm going to give that to you now. The way you're going to do this is you're going to go, actually, you have to go to my Twitch channel. That's where we're doing the giveaway today, or right now, twitch.tv/vorpahlsword. Anyone in the chat, put the link in, twitch.tv/vorpahlsword. And once you're there, I think we're ready to go. I'm waiting to hear. I think we really are ready to go. So I'm going to say yes. So this is going to be !alchemy. That's how you enter. !alchemy. Just checking, everything seems good to go. Yes, thank you, Taco Dutch. Yes. All right, it's happening. The Alchemy giveaways are happening. Hey, look at all the love in the chat for all the mods. Thank you so much. Brilliant, brilliant. All right, !alchemy in the chat. We'll do the giveaways a little bit later, but we'll just keep this going. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for participating. I hope all of you win. All of you win. You can't all win. All right, let's go into what we've got planned for today. So Jackie's running a Daggerheart game called The Eyes of the Storm. It's definitely a hero-led fiction. Welcome to Daggerheart. Who all of you have any of you actually played Daggerheart? Let me know. who has played Daggerheart at their home games, maybe online? I've been able to play. I mean, it's a pretty new game, and I've played in like upwards of 10 different games now, all different flavors, because that's what I really like about Daggerheart, is it's flavorable, and they want you to. They want everything. They've made it so simple and elegant that you can reskin whatever. You've played the Quick Start Adventure X Worker Bee, yes. The Quick Start Adventure is fun. How'd you do? Did everyone die? I do think it's easier to die in Daggerheart than I'm used to. Yes, Taco Duchess, I know you have. You played with me. I was so lucky to have you in the game this past month. Okay. Yes, exclamation point alchemy. Look, if you are doing, if you would like to enter the giveaway, you do need to enter the giveaway in my Twitch chat. So that'll be twitch.tv/vorpahlsword. Go to that Twitch chat, exclamation point alchemy. I guess you can enter more than, you can try to enter more than once, but it only registers once. Okay, I was just communicating with some mods and we are good. A party of 5, so it was pretty chill and no one died? Oh, KL Adams, you've played and run at home for your spouse? Oh my gosh, a 2-player game? That's so fun. Another thing I really like about it is how collaborative. It just keeps prompting you, like, this is collaborative, this is collaborative, this is a conversation between the GMs and the players. So I'm excited to see some of these games today. First up, we've got Eyes of the Storm with Jackie, and yes, a hero-led fiction with some high drama. I will say this is epic fantasy for sure. Next up, we have Anastasia's The Show Must Go On, and that is D&D, and it'll be it is hero fiction. This is set. All I'll tell you is this is set in a theater. So theater kids, where you at? Who's out there? Who's a theater kid? This one's for you. That one goes live today at 1 p.m. PT, Pacific time. So please tune into that. Can I get a mod to go into the Alchemy RPG YouTube and post that Twitch link? We got some people who want to enter this giveaway. So it's twitch.tv/vorpahlsword. Oh, actually, if you have entered, wow. All right. I'm learning things. Yeah, it's just working. If you already entered it on Alchemy YouTube, you're entered because technology, and I'm learning as we go. I have never streamed myself to so many channels before. But lucky for me, I have great mods. Everyone say hi, mods. All right. Oh, hey, it's me, Malcolm. Malcolm says, Malcolm's going to be in the next game, so you'll be able to see him. So what anyone got any stories from the table from Daggerheart? Okay, we got some theater kids in the chat. We love. Remember, we're doing two winners today. 2 winners this morning. Look, happy time zone. I'm in, it's morning my time. I don't know where. Yeah, where is everybody from? I'm actually curious. Oh, I'm trying not to say actually as much. I say actually all the time, and actually means that the previous expectation was that it was not that way. You know what I mean? So I'm actually excited means that previously, or the expectation was that maybe I wouldn't ever be excited ever again in my life. But I'm actually excited. I'm actually curious. I am curious to know where every people is. It's early and I am drinking coffee, so don't at me. Okay, Accent Natharia Film. What's up, Vorpahl? What's up? Good to see you. So stoked for you all to be here. All right, who we got here? We got Fargo, East Coast Delaware, Central Texas, Brazil. Let's go. Thank you. Do you win? People think South America is near. South America is far, and it's like, because it's like southeast, there's like extra time zones over there. So it's pretty far. Tough to fly to. All right, hi Brazil. And I say that because I have a sister in Buenos Aires. Oh wait, I had a group switch to Daggerheart from D&D. Library Ben, I had a group switch to Daggerheart from D&D when Daggerheart released, and I've started another group recently. I'm also going to run Daggerheart for free ttrpg day. Whoa, are you the poster child for Daggerheart? I love that you love it so much. What was the switch like? What did the players like respond to? Was it, I bet it was, look, I think this is very I think Daggerheart is for theater kids. Like it is so much about developing character in the moment or having previously developed it and having that play out as mechanics in the game. That's my experience. Okay, Taco Duchess keeps sending her dog to die, which is, you know, that's a choice. For those of you who don't know, Taco Duchess has an amazing dice rolling Australian Shepherd, Sydney the Sid on Instagram. You should go follow. Like the dog, there's cosplay. Do I have to say anything else? I've seen the dog as a Darth Maul, as a Sith, and I've also seen the dog dressed up as Link from Zelda, holding a sword. The goodest girl, I will say. Minnesota and Germany. Ex-worker bees from Germany. Okay, I think we know who wins. Sorry, Ecuador. Sorry, Brazil. Ex-worker bee wins. Savannah, Georgia. Ohio, Minneapolis. I'm actually Canadian. Thank you for the actually. We got Kentucky, Kansas City, the UK. I'm going to need where in the UK because right now Germany's winning, and I think Germany still might win. Houston, Texas. That's where I'm from. Oh yeah, the Dagon. Yeah, Dagon YZ. I don't know how to say y'all's names, but Dagon YZ is giving Game of Thrones. Love it. I blame my stage management mix-up for the fact I haven't had coffee yet. Annie's got her gun. Ahmad, you did not mess up. I asked for something extra because I am demanding. Okay, Toronto and in the upcoming game. Yes, the upcoming game. We have the world here for World Cup. Wow. I didn't know the World Cup was in Toronto. That's so exciting. Thanks for being here and not, with the celebration for soccer or football. For entry into the, okay, great. I ran Daggerheart for my friend group for my birthday, which also happens to be Daggerheart's birthday, and that is serendipity. All right, we're gonna hit at the 25-minute mark. I'm gonna do this giveaway, and we're gonna hand out 2 different Alchemy Daggerheart packs, the core packs. You'll be able to play Daggerheart on Alchemy for free if you win this immediately. And I do recommend every one of you go to alchemyrpg.com, make your free account. It's going to be so cool. Like just like tinker around. The marketplace is huge. You can play any game you can even imagine under the sun, including Daggerheart, as of literally like a week and a half ago. They just released Daggerheart, and we were playing 4 Daggerheart games this weekend, and all of us, I mean, it is the smoothest integration I've ever seen in a VTT. You can start playing within 15 minutes. So cool. And build characters in like 5 minutes. Amazing. So the way you enter, just so you know, go to twitch.tv/VorpahlSword. If you're on the Alchemy YouTube, that'll work too. ! Alchemy. ! Alchemy. Be sure you spell it right. So far, everyone's spelled it right. Good job. Okay, I do like how the character's you do the character's background and once into the mechanics. Yeah, me too. C. Edgar music. Oh my gosh, May 72-year-old mother 72-year-old mother watching Critical Role, and now I'm running a family game of Daggerheart, and she's playing it as a Qatari. That's so exciting. We love to see it. Yeah, that's what I love about teaching. They do transcend age. And yes, Daggerheart specifically. I love D&D. I really do. And I also love Daggerheart. There's room for both. Haters. Oh, Canada also goes an Atlantic time zone and Newfoundland time zone. Oh, on a half hour? Really? I didn't know there were half-hour time zones oh no. Guys, it's too many time zones. All right, library. I took over a group whose previous DM ghosted them. Uh-oh. Look, heavy is the head that wears the crown, but I don't know. Sometimes you might just say, I don't want to DM anymore. Okay, no judgment. A little bit of judgment. We started a D&D campaign of 3 witches in Tal'Dorei. I had them play the test scenario. They wanted to switch. Oh, great. So it's just an easy Yes, the created your own world together. I mean, I've been lucky enough. I will say I had Spencer Stark run a one shot for all of us, and it was so dynamic. There, Daggerheart has these basically Mad Libs for world creation. We all went around the table, filled in a Mad Lib, basically, and it was so freaking cool. Like, just to it's the reason I love improv just in general, is going like, what's in your brain, you know, like what's in your brain, but not all the time, just right now. What's in your freaky little brain? And that's I think what Daggerheart is. Daggerheart asks the question, what's in your freaky little brain? Okay, Amy, you rule. Yeah, we allow lurkers. Everyone, exclamation point alchemy in the chat. We're about to give it away. Exclamation point alchemy in the chat. This is not gonna, I'm gonna be giving stuff away every time in between games, so come back, always stay tuned, because we're doing giveaways every second that we're on, that I'm on camera, except for when I'm running a game. We're not doing giveaways then, because I can't. I'm just one woman. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, favorite class. I've only, what have I played? Oh my God. I need to show you. Oh yeah, give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's my living room. I'm wearing pants. Y'all, I told my camera to stop following me. Hold on. This is so, okay. Stop following me. Oh my gosh. Oh, all right. Well, that's your reward, is seeing the rest of my apartment. Wait, what is going on, Vorps? Oh my God. Oh, wait. Dan, how do I look? Wait, help. It's a little, can you zoom in? Oh, I nailed it. I already nailed it. Okay. What are these comments? Your shorts, streaming shorts are really, it's hot here. I'm in LA. I look great from the waist up, and okay, wait, I know this is why. All right, we got to get to Jackie's game, and I got to do a giveaway. But I made, so I this is all because I made a ranger in Daggerheart, and this is Gulp. This is my ranger companion. His name is Gulp, and his experiences are Magic 8 Ball and fundamentally polluted. And so he's a fish in a bag, but yeah, he's polluted. He's got a hand, he's got a humanoid foot, and he's got a little twin head, a human head coming out of his butt. And you just shake him and he tells you things, because he's a Magic 8 Ball. And then sometimes, because he's fundamentally polluted, his arm grows big and punches you. I don't know what else anyone would want. At least you're not Winnie the Poohing it. I mean, that's a whole other. I can't believe that. Okay, really great, guys. Let's do the giveaway. All right, hurry! Exclamation point alchemy, and let's see. We're at the 24 mark. So mods, will you let us know who won? We're doing 2 giveaways for the Alchemy Daggerheart Core Pack. I'm gonna pan down a little. That's my little head. It's a little far down now. Is that too far down? God damn it. Whatever. All right. Okay, we're back. Hey, Amy Vorpahl. Hey, you missed it. Me and my shorts. Okay, yes, the gray ghost logged in. Okay, great. So let's do the giveaway. Select our winners. We get 2. I was so proud of. I think, guys, was that the right thing to do? To run away. Have my camera follow me. I told it not to follow me. Oh, good. We've still got some entries in last minute. You look as beautiful as 20 billion lasers blowing up the sun. Wow. Yeah. Wow. That sure is a statement. Is it a compliment? We'll never know. But it started with beautiful, so I'll take it as a compliment. Oh, good. Some last minute entries. Ooh, mommy likey. Last minute entries. Guys, we're doing more giveaways later on today. So what do I do? How do I know my mods are on it. I just don't specifically know what to do. How do I call the How do I call the winner? Who won? I want to know. Corp does a compliment. Yes. Y'all don't know what I responded to, but it was the God mic in my ear that's happening somewhere else. But the answer is yes. And isn't that a good Friday when the answer is yes? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Who's our winner? I want 2 winners from chat. 2 winners, please, if you don't mind. So what is GM Fest? That's a really good question. Oh, wait. Oh, the winner is. Okay. GM Fest is a 3-day, 9-game event showcasing 8 new GMs to the community who have never GM'd publicly before. The winner is, guys, we have a winner, and it is Kenku's lecture series. Kenku's lecture series. Sign me up for that TED Talk. Congratulations, Kenku's lecture series. We're going to be whispering to you. Yeah, was it on this channel or was it on the Alchemy's channel? Because it's not being tagged. And then who's our second winner? We might have pulled from the Alchemy YouTube as well. Okay, Kenku's lecture series. We're celebrating the heck out of you over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/VorpahlSword. Everyone loves you. We're only a little jealous. Just JK. But yeah, head to my Twitch to get all of your congratulations, and we'll whisper to you on YouTube or DM you on YouTube or whisper to you on Twitch. Who's our second winner? Remember, all of you, anyone on this entire planet can go to alchemyrpg.com and sign up for a free Alchemy account where you can start building your own games and use your own images. The marketplace is extensive though, and you're gonna want those overlays, you're gonna want those sound effects. We're using a lot of these in these upcoming games, so check it out. If you go to alchemyrpg.com/Daggerheart, then you'll look, it's really affordable there. So just like purchase it and then you can play Daggerheart immediately. Oh, there's free. Oh, actually, sorry. And there's free entry to go to play Daggerheart on Alchemy. Make your games. It's free to play. alchemyrpg.com/Daggerheart. Everyone do it. We're playing Daggerheart in this first game. Very exciting. And the second winner, we have the Gray Ghost 72. Y'all, we're about to switch over. I'm hearing that everyone's ready to go. This new game master is Jackie Williams, all right? J.R. Williams, if you are so kind. And she's fantastic. She's incredible. She is also the producer of this event. So you need to love her very much, because I do. Also, she has her own streaming channel, Nomads of the Multiverse, on which I have been a player. And so I can't recommend her enough. This woman came to me before DM school and was like, I can't DM, I can't improvise. If you put me in your class, I will stink it up. And none of that was true at the time, but you'll be able to witness firsthand why that isn't true. So I guess without further ado, I'm going to disappear. And in about a minute, you're going to witness Eyes of the Storm. Go Jackie and Nomads. Absolutely. Stay tuned afterwards. We're doing a Daggerheart giveaway on all the channels. We're going to be doing that on we're going to be doing that here on my Twitch channel, and it'll be the physical core rulebook. So I'll see you over there.
Hi everybody, I'm Jackie. Welcome to GM Fest. I will be your first GM of the day. Today we're going to play my one-shot Eyes of the Storm using Daggerheart from Darrington Press, hosted on Alchemy RPG and using Czepeku maps and tokens. That's why it's so beautiful. So let's meet our amazing players. Amazing players, if you will introduce yourselves with your name and pronouns, we'll introduce our characters in a minute. Let's start with Amanda. Oh, Amanda, you appear to be muted. No worries. There you
I
go.
muted myself. I fixed it. Technical difficulties already. Hi, I'm Amanda Asti, and my pronouns are she, her.
Let's have Johnny.
Oh, we are all muted.
Oh, I heard Johnny okay.
What? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Let's have Johnny take that again. Okay, let's get Malcolm in there.
Hi, I'm not muted.
You are not.
All right, sick. I'm Malcolm Whitfield. He, him. Big fan. Excited to play Daggerheart on stream for the first time. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Awesome, awesome. Let's have Allie.
Hello, I am the hopefully unmuted Allie Gordon. Yes, phenomenal. Pronouns she, her.
Fantastic. Let's just talk as slowly as possible. Okay, I am gonna talk for a bit while we find Johnny's mic. In fact, let's have a little intro to our world. The bustling port city of Selmyr is perched on the edge of a sprawling continent. As the seat of power for the Selmyrian Empire, it sees many travelers, merchants, sailors, and scoundrels pass through its cobblestone streets. This is a place of lantern light, night markets, sailing ships, and intrigue. Bustling days of festivals in the streets and merchants shouting in markets are contrasted by deals done in half-lit taverns and shaded alleys by night. Streets wind and bend, women tell fortunes under colorful drapery, and magic is both coveted and dangerous. But there is more to fear in Selmyr than a few enterprising pickpockets. Townsfolk whisper rumors of stretched shadows that move like water, doors where they shouldn't be, neighbors who lost time or memory or their entire selves. Official edicts are posted in taverns reminding the good people of this city that all Shadewalkers must register with the Crown. Anyone with the ability to step into the Shade, that silvery happy place set just off from our own plane of reality, has a duty and responsibility to announce themselves and use their rare gift in service of their empire. Maybe it was this final indignity that sparked the fire of revolution in Selmyr. Or maybe it was the suffocating tariffs, the all-powerful Council of Lords, the guards in the streets, or the citizens swept up in military recruitment and sent to die in far-flung fields for the sake of a growing empire's appetite for conquest. Whatever the trigger, an underground movement burns bright beneath the surface of Selmyr. And today, we meet 3 of its members. Let's have Johnny introduce himself.
Hi there. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm Johnny, he, him, huge fan of Daggerheart, and I am playing a little ribbit froggy brawler named Kip.
Perfect. Players, your characters have found themselves in the Lanterns, Selmyr's largest outdoor marketplace. It's a bright, sunny midday. You're just off from the docks. Merchants call out from their stands and shops, selling fruit, furs, silks, potions, salves. What are each of you up to in the market today? Let's get the name and pronouns of your character and a description, along with what you're doing.
Sure, I can start. My character is Echo Drift, and she is a fawn. So she's human up here, and she is deer down there. She has sort of long, brownish black hair, very well put together, but kind of she seems pretty tough. And she is sort of wandering. Oh, and her pronouns are she, her. She is wandering around the markets. She's been hearing lots of different rumors recently about like people going missing or like people sort of acting out against maybe the government. So she's just really trying to sort of slip in between different conversations and try to figure out what people are talking about. What's the hot news? Hot goss.
I'm happy to go next. I am playing Lana Lynn Undergrove, who is a Ridgeborn Firbolg Ranger, meaning like a friendly cow person, which I love. And Lana Lynn is a sheep herder whose flock has gone missing. So honestly, if the flock had never gone missing, I don't know if she would have ever rejoined society in any sort of meaningful way. She's sort of a purposeful outcast, very happy to just sit and smoke a pipe and look over her sheep. But this is her whole livelihood and a flock that has been passed down to her for generations. So very recently, she has been integrating herself more into the community, more so with people who are the merchants, traders, artisans, because she had some communication with them previously as a person who's been selling wool and lanolin and fat and all these other things. So right now, Lana Lynn is chatting with some of the merchants that she's had an ongoing relationship with, a professional relationship. Also, I will be playing with an accent. Yes, there needs to be one maniac player who decides to do an accent. And it's me. Thank you.
Malcolm, how about you?
Sure, yeah. Ziggy Bittermoss is a Slyborn goblin wizard. You can see he's like definitely shorter than most people, except like his big frizzy dusky hair sort of makes up some of that height. He's got sort of like a deep brownish green skin, like washed up seaweed. He's walking around, he's wearing like simple leather, trying to keep to himself, but it's hard because he's got this giant book that he's wearing kind of as a backpack with two leather straps. And to help steady himself, he's holding a wand that came with the book when he found it, which pretty much is the size of a walking stick for him. Right now, he's sticking pretty close to his crew, probably laying low near Lana Lynn, just sort of keeping an eye out, seeing for any criminal contacts he might know, making sure nobody's watching him too closely.
Johnny?
Kip, he is a little 4-foot ribbit. He's got like glossy green skin with like some darker green patches around him. He's got a white tank top and kind of like blue jeans with like rolled up cuffs, and he's got taped up hands and taped up very large jumping feet. And he is not the brightest boy, so he is just kind of like caught in the wonder of the lanterns and just like, ooh, I can eat that, I can eat that, I can eat that, I can eat that. But the one thing he does is he does make sure that because he and Ziggy are both kind of like the same height, he tries to make sure that there's no ne'er-do-wells coming towards his buddy.
We're both trying to look like intimidating and like to make sure like we look like tough, but we are so cute. We are so small and adorable.
As your 3-foot bruisers watch your back, and our ex-guard keeps an eye out, Lana Lynn, the shopkeeper you are chatting with. So, Lana, what did you bring? Where's the wool? Where's the lanolin? Where's the meat?
I'm running a little low, as for reasons we know why. You know, just trying to keep communication open. Wondering if your eyes are open in the way that my eyes are open. Wink. Sorry, I don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna say it.
We have been over this, Lana. You don't have to say it. Just close one eye.
Okay. And then
Do you
she
wanna
closes
practice, or-
one eye, and then she closes the other eye quickly after that. Kind of like a cow does, where it sort of is like this one slow blink and then another slow blink and then it reopens.
All right, Lana, just get some new sheep, all right? They can't be that special.
Hey, okay, Ziggy.
I
need you to say,
that is my cue to hold her back.
words. I need you to say those common words because we went over this last time. They're
Hey,
not.
You can't control other people's perception, all right? Just
Control
deal
other
with
people's perception.
deal with what you can control.
Deal with what you can control.
Exactly. And I try to sidle up like, listen, lady, these ain't no regular sheep, all right? These are special sheep, all right? You want to wait for this kind of wool. You're not going to find this anywhere else. I'm trying to use any form of like bravado and sort of like any haggling that I might have learned from more experienced or charismatic family members I have that I'm just missing. He's just trying not to make the situation worse.
Do you want to make a presence check about it?
Do I? I do want to make a
First roll of game.
Yeah.
It could not be lower stakes.
Alchemy, right?
Yeah.
Alchemy, right?
Get in there.
Okay,
Roll your
cool.
duality dice.
I add 0 to this.
Perfect.
And we have. Did that roll? Yes. Oh, that is
Oh,
a 1. No, that can't be right.
that is a
I
16 with
just-
fear.
Yeah.
No, that can't be right.
The difficulty was 14. You see this shop.
Okay, that's something.
Look a little mollified by this. All right, Lana. I mean, you have always brought me really good product.
Holy
So.
crap, that worked. I mean, yeah, of course.
You're not supposed to say that worked after you say something like that.
As you're all laughing about this incredible dynamic, you are surprised to feel a few drops of rain hit your heads. And then suddenly it is a torrential downpour, and your ears are nearly split by the crashes of thunder around you. You see lightning hit a nearby building. People are beginning to scream and run and take cover, not knowing what's happening. As you look
Don't
up,
worry. I was going to say that building cannot be hit again, so don't worry. That building's totally safe now.
That's how that works, yeah.
Does the building
lightning
get hit
hits the
again?
building again. And
Okay, well, nothing else bad will happen today because the likeliness of that building getting hit twice means that for the rest of the
Maybe
day,
everyone stop
everything else will
jinxing
go
the
great.
building.
Stacks, yes. That's, yeah.
over Lana's shoulder, the rest of you see down by the docks something strange happening. A woman standing there. You can see her mouth moving. You can't hear anything in this storm. Her hands are raised up with a strange milk white, almost shifting crystal, holding it up as if connected to the storm. You recognize this woman. This is Arya Corvin. And a couple of you
Corvin.
might recognize the stone in her hand as something called Shadestone.
Okay.
I
I
sort
would
of.
like to.
I was just going to say,
sorry,
I look over at Ziggy and sort of give him a meaningful look, and then just everyone like, should we go talk to her?
I mean, I don't know. It's she's kind of controlling lightning. What if she doesn't like what we got to say?
Yeah, it does. It makes it a little intimidating. I agree.
Lightning strikes very near you.
Yeah. See,
stall
now I'm thinking we
falls.
should move.
Right in front of you.
I don't know.
Silver
Maybe
lining, it wasn't the building again.
how
Out of
far
the
away is
storm.
it?
Falls in front of us?
She's pretty, like, you can clearly see it's her, but just barely. You're in the marketplace and the docks are
Yeah.
down the equivalent of a couple blocks.
So she wouldn't be able to like hear me if I yelled at her or anything.
You can barely hear yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Do we have a good... I feel like some of us have better relationships with her. Maybe Echo has the strongest relationship. Is this the sort of thing where we feel we have a strong enough relationship to go chat, or should we be hiding?
I mean, I had some good times. I mean, I trusted her brother a lot, and I know she's just worried about him. So maybe I should go talk to her.
Yeah. You definitely go.
Very
We can
large
back you
shadow.
up.
Yeah. Anyone wanna jump on my back, Kip? I know you can't jump super quick, so if you need a ride.
A dark shadow streaks through the clouded sky. You can't see what it is, but it shrieks with an ear-splitting scream. And you are sure that can't be good.
That was such a dramatic pause too.
I know.
I had to find the button.
I see.
Pause for button. Hold for button.
Pause for button. Pause for button.
Ziggy sort of like looks inside himself and kind of like talks to the massive spell book on his back. He's like, "Hey, book, any ideas on what we should do here? Is this a fight? What am I doing?"
For
Ziggy
free,
has no
you hear the
real
book say,
knowledge.
Stop her. Stop her.
Oh,
Stop her now. Stop her.
Yeah, we should do something. Okay, I got your back, and I want to sort of prepare a actually I want to try to shoot like a bolt beacon. I want to cast that spell. I say, I guess we're doing this, and you see,
Well, we were talking to her.
Yeah.
We're talking.
Hey, time to talk fast. Now she's shooting lightning at us. Ziggy's eyes begin to sort of like pierce, like glow with like fire, and he points his walking staff kind of like a musket and blasts like a bolt beacon at her.
What's the range on that bolt beacon?
The range on bolt beacon is, make a spell, far range. We're far, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just barely,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay. Actions, domain cards. This is an action, right?
Probably.
Okay, cool. Let's do this. Bolt beacon roll. What did that say? It's not popping up for me.
That is a
What was that
12
roll?
with hope. Do you add anything to this?
Yeah, I can 12 with hope. That's not bad. I can add one of my features, which is beginner's luck. I'm gonna spend 2 hope for that, which is just like first time I cast a spell, the book sort of like helps me out on this one, since he's not that magically proficient. So I'm gonna add 2 to that.
Okay. This bolt beacon, just barely, that little extra push pushes it just far enough, it crashes into Arya. She stumbles, looking very hurt. Do you want to roll your damage?
I do.
Okay,
That
think
is
about it.
going to be 2 or a D8 plus 2. Roll D8. There it is. Roll
Okay,
damage.
Arya
So that-
stumbles and falls to her knees from the impact. Seems hurt, but undeterred. She almost looks locked in place.
So she's still holding the
Ziggy
shape.
doesn't notice that. Ziggy's doing that thing that basketball players do when they like hit a 3, they just turn around before it even goes in. I'm like, I think we got this, you guys.
I also
What?
have a
Oh, he's
spell.
up.
I have a spell. I'm fearful of doing too much damage to what seems to be an important character for plot, but we do need to deal with her, I suppose. And I have fireflies as a spell. I think from being a ranger, which is that you make a spellcast roll against adversaries within close range. Am I close? Or
You're
can I
going to have
get
to go down to the
close?
docks. Not a bad idea, as the marketplace is quite crowded, and you are in danger at this point of being crushed in the people fleeing and or the stalls and shops falling around you.
Ooh, okay. Can I use one of my experiences that was very cleverly come up with by you, Jackie, called herd instincts, which I was
Yes.
inherent to my
Yeah.
Firbolgness, which is that I can spend hope to adequately move and corral a la a shepherd in the right direction. So if we all want to go down to the docks and we don't want to take damage or be fearful of being separated, I'd like to use herd instincts to get just us down to the docks.
Perfect.
Don't nip at my heels.
And I have to spend hope to do that, and I will
Yes,
do that.
but we add experiences to an action roll, so you are going to roll an agility check, difficulty 12. and you can add 2 to that if you spend the hope.
I will spend the hope. Sorry, which roll would you like? Is this a 12?
Ability roll. Yes, so you're going to roll your duality dice. That's 2d12. One is hope, one is fear. You'll add whatever your agility bonus is. And then...
Great. Okay, so that's a 12 with hope. And I'd like to add... You said I could add 2?
Yep, for your experience.
Great. Let's do that.
I like to imagine
14 with hope.
I like to imagine you're just running around us like a border collie.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, nipping at our heels.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, like,
Everyone else is running fearfully from the docks, and I'm just sort of throwing elbows, barking, nipping at people's heels, getting us in the direction of danger.
You are able to lead your crew through these panicked people, maybe even helping a couple people to their feet as you pass by, and you move pretty effortlessly through this herd to the relative open area of the docks. You're now about within close range of Arya, and you can see her much more clearly now. She looks determined, but there is a layer of panic under that, and she looks truly locked in position. Like, you don't know that changing her mind is an option right now. She might need more direct intervention.
You said some of us might.
Hey, Echo, that's your friend.
Yeah. No, I'm coming up with a plan. We might know about that stone. Would we know if it's like dangerous to touch or anything?
Make a knowledge check. I'm going to give you advantage.
Can I use an experience with this too? Because something I have not yet mentioned about my character is that I have no memory past like a year ago. So I don't really remember who I am, but every once in a while I get a burst. My experience is called sudden memory. May I use that?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah?
You
Okay,
also
you
get
said-
advantage, which means adding a d6
Okay.
because of who you are and what you can do.
Okay. So should I click knowledge and then sudden memory, or just click knowledge and then add 2? I'll just do that. And you said advantage?
Yep.
Whee. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's 11, 12,
16 with
13,
fear.
16 with fear.
Okay, I take a fear token. And remember, everyone, when you roll with hope, you should take a hope token. You have also, I believe, started with 2 hope. Although some of you are out now.
I don't know about that. Who?
Okay, what were we doing? I got caught up in this.
What do I know about the Shadestone?
Yes. This is something called Shadestone. Most people don't even know about Shadestone, but you are part of a movement. You have certain abilities. You recognize that you've been told about it. You've maybe seen very small pieces that people keep pretty hidden because it's illegal. It is a stone that comes from the shade, this sort of demi-plane that very few people have the ability to step into and through. This is a big chunk. She's clearly using it for something. Directly above her head, this storm is roiling. It seems like whatever she's doing has opened something. You recognize the feeling. You and Ziggy recognize the feeling coming from this sort of tear in the sky. It is
definitely panic eyes over at Echo Drift right now, waiting for her lead.
I'll go ahead and just be like, Arya, it's me, it's Echo. What's she doing?
She's like muttering an incantation. She shoots you a look like she can't stop. Whatever she started, she's locked in.
Does she need us all to reintroduce ourselves to her? Is that going to be the thing that breaks the spell? Because you did a good job, Echo, but we could all say our names too.
You can certainly try.
Lana Lynn starts waving her arms going, Lana Lynn! Not close, but we met.
Lana Lynn, would you like to make
Oh, great.
let's call it an instinct check to understand what's up with Arya right now?
Sure. I don't have high hopes for understanding anything, though.
Reintroducing
Echo, you can-
somebody who
well.
you already met. So funny. Like at
It's
a
like
party,
nothing at a
like,
party. Yeah, exactly. You're trying to be nice and be like, actually, I'll say my name first. It's all good.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
like, I can tell
bud.
you forgot about me, but it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a 6 or an 8?
I don't see a roll.
And sorry, this is instinct, you said, and I should do
Yes,
too.
make
All right, you got it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, right.
That is a. Do you have a -1 to instinct? Is that accurate?
That is correct.
Okay. You a 10 with hope. Take your hope token.
Yeah.
You don't think she can physically stop herself, but that may be she can't physically move, and moving that stone may be the only way to stop what is happening right now.
Right. So
Alright.
Kip from Echo's shoulders kind of like cracks his knuckles, like, so we got to move a stone, huh? Well, there's one thing
Yeah.
you learn about living in the pond life is, oh, hey, Zig, we can skip this thing later, right?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Do
Yeah.
you need an extra push?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Okay, so I want to do like a tag team role here. I would like to cast Power Push to sort of like fastball special Kip over to the stone.
I love this. I want it for you. Do you have 3 hope?
I don't.
Okay.
But
So you think about
a
doing
lot of-
that, and then you're just a
lot
little
of
too
heart.
intimidated.
I
You
talked to the
can't
very-
transfer
like,
hope, can you? I
Very
can't
honest
like.
with you.
Nope.
I think so.
What
Okay.
Can you spend hope on other people's behalf?
what we can do is that Kip can be too excited and he jumps before the power push goes off.
Nice.
as
Oh,
he-
for sure. I
yeah.
make all the motions and the magic sort of like fizzles out of my fingers. I'm like, but you're already gone.
I'm already going. This push is incredible. I feel such incredible speeds right now.
Kid, you
Sure, man, sure.
fly through the air and grab the stone. It's right in front of you. But I am going to need a
Yeah,
strength
absolutely.
check, and the difficulty is 14.
Perfect. Let's do that. And do that. Roll it up. Add a +3 to this.
Okay, with a +3, that's really high, and it's with hope. Okay, take a hope token. Guys, give me some fear. I need it later. You are just barely able to grab it. You feel this energy pulse through you like you are being electrocuted, like you are shocked. And you're barely nimble enough and strong enough to wrench it out of her grasp. You feel the tingle in your fingers, but you're okay. However, you are all blasted back as
Whoa.
there is an incredibly loud boom, and lightning strikes directly where you are standing.
You know what happens when you hit a frog with lightning?
Look at
Same thing as everything else.
I need
I think he
agility.
looks at it and goes, "What?"
I need agility checks from everyone.
Oh no.
Let's just look at every card to see if there's anything that
Okay.
helps.
Watch
I
out, I'll lift
ignored
my feet.
disadvantage, but whatever. Nice.
Are we rolling hope and fear?
Yes, this is a check, so you'll roll your duality dice. That's hope and fear.
Yeah.
And keep track of your
This is
rolls because
fear
there's
for
too
you.
many happening and I can't tell who's who. So you're just going to tell me verbally.
Ooh, I got a crit success. I got 2 twos.
Echo.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
Okay. And you said
14
agility is
with
added to
fear.
that?
Yes, you're adding agility to this
Great.
roll.
All right.
You're going to
I
so
got you a
satisfying.
fear. I know you were worried. I got you a fear.
Hey.
I got you a 19 with fear if I add my agility.
Okay, if you got a 14 or higher, you're going to take 1d8 damage halved. And if you got less than a 14, you're just going to take that d8. So let's find out how much I hurt you. Oh, come on. That was supposed to be cool. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit anybody's threshold past minor damage. So, you know,
Ouch.
mark a hit point, I guess.
Great.
You all
Hit
feel
point
the-
marked.
You are all thrown back. You feel your head hit the hard dock.
Since I got a critical success, can I just do like a backwards flip?
That's right. There's a critical success in there. We're gonna say you're cool as hell.
I just sort of watch everyone else. Just like, what?
You are awesome.
Kind of slide
you-
on the book like a pinball, like hitting different ballards and stuff.
As Kip gets hit with the 21, he's going to kind of do like a reverse swan dive, like Olympic diver style, into the water, into the harbor, like while holding onto the stone.
Your heads are swimming. You are or aren't hurt. Everyone except Echo. Echo, you are the first to notice that Arya is nearly unconscious on the ground. Her one hand looks pretty badly burned, and she has a large lump of what is now just blackened stone in her hand.
Oh, so Kip didn't get the stone, and now it's just a black stone? Is that
You
correct?
know what? He did.
Yeah.
But that is what the lightning struck. It is on the ground between you. As he pulled it out of her hand, the lightning struck it, and it was thrown. In this moment of trying to stand back up, of clearing your eyes, shaking your head, ears still ringing, the rain seems to lessen for a moment. The storm is raging on. That void above you is still there. Nothing has changed except Arya isn't locked in place anymore. She is. She looks some mixture of physically exhausted and injured. But the rain lessens for just a moment as almost an invisible ward sort of passes over you, and you hear from a nearby barge, "Run! Run to me! Quick! Bring Arya! Bring her!"
I want to try to like poke the stone to make sure it's like dead, and then like try to dip towards the barge.
Nothing happens when you touch it.
The barge
Okay.
is docked. Like we could
The barge is
run
docked.
through
The barge looks like it's been docked for decades.
Got
There
it.
are planks coming on and off of it. There are like ragged flags of countries you don't recognize hanging just everywhere. There are fireflies in jars strung up. It is a strange little barge that has been in this city as long as any of you remember.
I think
and
I
anyone-
might be the only person who's strong enough to maybe lift Arya or even carry her there. I think, like, party-wise, I might be the only one tall enough even to do that. So I stand over her as she's coming back to consciousness and go, "Lana Lynn, we're not close, but we have met."
You hear her sort of squeak out, "Yeah, I remember." And she like grabs your hand and tries to pull herself up. She's conscious. You can help her stumble.
Try and put her over her shoulder or something if that's
Sure. I mean, she can help you, but if you want to make a strength check about it, I'm not going to stop you. So that's you roll your duality dice.
I don't have anything to add to that, but let's see.
Great.
We'll just get some hopes and fears out here. Okay, that was great. We got a 19 with hope.
Really, really high. So
Yeah.
take your hope. Always remember to take your hope, even
Is
if
there
I don't
anyone
remember
else-
to tell you.
Is anyone else like watching us like interact with this like stone or anything?
I'm going to give
Like
you for free.
have the docks been
People are
cleared?
not concerned with what is happening down here. There wasn't a lot of. It looks like any sailors or merchants that were down here have fled into their ships or into nearby stores. It's been maybe a couple minutes since this kicked off, so there's still a lot of chaos. But people are starting to like get inside. They're helping each other get out from under rubble. Ziggy, as you are looking back towards the marketplace, you see a shop that you knew crumbled from a lightning strike. What was the shop? Who worked there? What was there 5 minutes ago?
That was unreliable Lucas's wares. He says he like peddles a lot of stuff that he says come from like far lands and stuff like that. But he's a con artist. He's a good guy though. We do holidays together, his family and mine, which is a bummer. But if I know unreliable Lucas, he'll land on his feet.
The shop you once knew, as you see bits of flame start to sputter up from some of the wood components, but the rain seems to mostly be taking care of it. You're all drenched. You're all shaken and as you run towards this nearby barge, and you see this small human woman. She's quite ancient. Sort of a round little person with a lot of drapery, a lot of scarves, a lot of trinkets and baubles, little bells, and she's kind of a scarf person.
An art teacher vibe.
Anyone who's been around in the city for a while would probably know this as Mara of the Many Veils. However, she is, not always to her face, referred to as the Dock Witch.
Oh boy.
So,
Ziggy kind of spits on the ground and spins around in a circle. It's just like sort of a local superstition about seeing the Dock Witch.
gotta be safe. You all stumble inside of her barge and are perhaps somewhat surprised to find it's roomy in here. Maybe suspiciously roomy. It's hard to judge, but it's a nice big barge that looks like half meeting room, half tavern. They're half home of an old woman. It smells very strong. We have tea and herbs and smoke and incense and things you don't recognize. There's this tang of acidity underneath it all. You see some cards and little stones with runes carved in them, sort of scattered on a table. Candles are flickering. And Mara waves you each inside, helping you in. She gets under Arya's arm and kind of pats her shoulder. It's all right. It's all right. And she brings you inside. And what
have any of
happens?
us ever like dealt with the Dock Witch before? Do we think? I think Ziggy's kind of given her a wide berth.
It's up to you. Has anyone have been interested in visiting Mara? She's known for making deals.
I think maybe when I used to work for the guard, I yelled at her a few times, because causing chaos on the docks, doing some illegal, shady stuff. She was sort of well known, but I never got in we never had a confrontation. But she might remember that not too fondly.
Interesting. Yeah, I think I might be too superstitious.
I think we just sort of know, like where I'm from, that you don't make a deal with the Dock Witch. That's the bitter moss way.
Yeah,
She brings you all
Kip's too new.
inside.
I was gonna say Kip's too new to the city, but he has experience with swamp witches back in the pond, so he wouldn't understand or know her, but he'd know
Way
you always
different.
treat witches like way so much respect, like you kind of give them like reverence.
She helps you all in. She's very friendly. She's physically helping you. She sort of brushes you off, sets you at a table, starts pouring tea just out of nowhere. She you see her sort of take out a tincture and sort of pour it into Arya's tea and feed it to her. And Arya does look a little bit revived. Her hand is so badly hurt. But she is conscious. A little color comes back to her. As Mara pulls out a chair for you, Echo, you do feel just a little zap on your elbow. But then she kind of winks at you and pats your shoulder.
But then I sort of look at the chair because I'm not quite sure what to do in this situation. So I just sort of lean my back butt onto it. I'm like, yes, I am sitting.
You notice that the storm in here doesn't seem nearly as bad. Like inside, it's like there's a normal summer storm happening. But you can see just feet past the window of this barge. It is epic. It is torrential. It is songs will be written about this for 100 years. And it is crackling with a strange and foreign magic.
Jeez, magic gives me the creeps.
Wait,
Tell me about it.
You, Ziggy, hear just a little mutter from your book. Rude.
Okay, that's irrelevant. Obviously, our thing is different. I didn't mean you. I just meant like other magic.
You start talking to your book that no one else can hear.
I'm gonna say. Anyway, thanks so much for letting us dry off in here. Got kind of crazy.
Of
I want to real quick
course,
sort
of
of look
course.
at the tea and make sure it's like up to snuff and not like secretly poisoned or anything.
Would you like to make a knowledge check or a knowledge check?
Yeah. A knowledge check or so many choices.
Or
Let's
pitch me
see.
something, but it seems like knowledge to me.
Yeah. I add 1 to this. So let's see, knowledge is cool. Oh, that is another hope, 17 with hope.
Nice.
I just sort of like cautiously like doing like a couple pours like behind my head, like ooh,
As you sniff this tea, you can see a few tea leaves floating in the bottom. It is dark and strong and has a very strong tea smell. But it is just tea. It's just very good tea.
What is?
if you
sorry,
ask
will
nicely,
Sorry.
oh sorry.
Go ahead.
So if you ask nicely, she'll tell you you're fortunate at the bottom of that cup.
I will, but I will take payment in exchange. Now,
she gets you.
I think Arya owes some of us an explanation. And then Mara just sort of sits back and starts sipping her tea like she doesn't need an explanation. Arya says, You know I was looking for Brannick. You know what happened. I found out from the guards someone finally was willing to talk to me. They know he was a Shadewalker. They know he worked for them. He did everything right. He registered and he followed their rules. And they sent him on missions. And then he didn't come back. And now they're saying they didn't know him. All the records are gone. And it's been 7 months and I don't... So I talked to Mara because I knew she had Shadestone. And I bought some from her. And I came up with this ritual. And it was supposed to open a portal to the Shade. You know, I can't walk there, but it would open a portal, and only Brannick could come through. I swear I made it so that only Brannick could come through. I don't know what happened. I don't know what that thing is, but my best theory is that the chaos of the Shade is manifesting as the storm. Maybe a creature slipped through. I don't know how it could. I locked it all. I was so sure. But I guess something went wrong.
I think we can all say we were shocked by the whole experience.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
because
gonna-
I can
lightning.
fix it.
This guy.
I can fix it. I can't. I think I can. I think I can reverse engineer it.
Chaotic, sort of untamable magic stone thing.
I can't do it alone. So
The stone is all zapped up anyway.
well, maybe Mara has more. I'm kind of out of deals to make, but I need more Shadestone, and then I need your help because I can't. She holds up her ruined hand. I can't do it alone. I can sort of assist, but I'll need the 4 of you to actually do the ritual. And she pulls out a sort of worn sheet of paper. If everyone wants to visit their handouts, I don't remember where that is in player view, but if you visit your handouts, there is one called Ritual Guide.
Ooh.
Looking.
Oh, I was hoping I could send that to Journal, but I can't. You
Inventory or-
It's one of the
it's in
icons.
handouts.
Yeah.
Looks like a little piece of paper to me.
Oh, I see.
Oh yes.
Gotcha.
Go to
Cool.
Ritual Guide.
Man, alchemy is so cool.
Okay, I
Yeah.
don't see anything, but maybe
I don't have any handouts.
maybe Lana Lynn can't read. We can just make this sort of in world.
Hold on, I'm fixing it now.
I think though, at the thought
Yep, that's my bad.
At the thought
Okay,
of making
try
a
again.
deal with the Dock Witch, at the thought of making a deal with the Dock Witch, Ziggy just immediately goes like,
So we'll need Shadestone. Arya kind of shoots eyes at Mara, who just shrugs. if someone wants to, I have coin, but Mara fully does not care about coin. I will warn you.
So
Mara
what does
is
she want?
looking more and more pleased, sort of rocking in her chair.
I have a question real quick, Arya.
Yes.
So you are certain that by following these rules, you can only let one person come through, Brannick. You're certain of that. And yet something else came through regardless. There's no world where what came through is Brannick, whether or not you like what came through, monster or otherwise.
You see, make an instinct check.
Okay. Hope fear?
Mhm.
Great. Let's see. That is not good. Oh, wait, it's a critical
Ooh.
success. It's 2 3s.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you
So you used to
see.
see low numbers and being like, but now
Yeah.
it's like,
Best I've ever seen a party roll.
You see her face go sort of mask hard and blank, as if that is a thought she cannot allow that to be reality right now.
Hmm.
But you see behind her eyes, that is a possibility. That would be the logical conclusion.
Right. This
The
monster.
shade is a dangerous place.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Lana Lynn doesn't read social cues fantastically, but she sees that in her eyes and stops pushing.
She sort of just moves on from your question. If we follow what I've written here, I think we can actually close the tear, and I'm assuming if we do that, whatever that is will get pushed back through. I'm pretty sure this will fix it. I just need help.
Well, you're lucky you've got like the greatest wizard in the entire city. And I'm still like kind of like slimy and swampy from coming out of the harbor, and I like slap Ziggy on the back, and there's kind of like a little splatter of Doc ooze.
I like
That
to fully spill my tea with that, just like, oh, well, that might be a little embellishment, but here's my question: what kind of deal are we thinking making? Is this one of those you're gonna eat our souls kind of thing, or hand over our like firstborn, something like that?
Mary
Whoa,
leans
whoa, whoa.
forward, placing her delicate teacup on the table with a clink. Well, it depends. What do you have to offer? I like trinkets. I like memories. But it has to mean something.
You deal in memories?
I can.
Does that mean you just take memories? Is that a thing you do a lot?
A lot might be an exaggeration. Usually it's offered. I don't know that I have ripped the memory from anyone. Do you want me to?
No.
I pull Echo
good.
aside real
Just-
quick and I say, listen, you don't want to deal with memory stuff. You don't want this witch messing in your mind, all right? My buddy Unreliable Lucas, he used to know how to make a great paella. And then he made some sort of deal, and now, he's useless in the kitchen.
I'm more just wondering.
Like recipe.
I'm more just wondering if this is like a common ability people have. I'm missing some memories, but
you and I should talk at another time.
yeah.
However,
Let's get on this Brennick stuff. All right.
if you wish to offer a memory that you yourself cannot recall, that does not mean I cannot pull it forth. Although,
So
you
it's
no
a
longer
memory
have
I
it.
don't remember I have, and then you would take it, so I would never be able to recover it. But you,
It would be not that different from now.
yeah. But what if it's like my favorite one? I wouldn't know. I have a sharpening stone. Do you want to sharpen things?
Do you hold it out?
Yeah.
She picks it up. What is this? What does the sharpening stone look like? Does it look well worn? Does it look new?
It's well worn. Yeah, because Lana helps me a lot with my equipment, and I think she taught me how to use it well.
She takes the stone, she sort of rubs it between her hands, and then deeply sniffs the stone and goes, a bond between friends. I could take that.
Cool.
And
Oh,
sold.
it seems like the deal has been made. Great. No one else
And
needs to give anything
And
else
that's
up.
it. We're done.
She holds out a hand to Echo as if to shake it.
I'll shake it.
She grabs it surprisingly forcefully, but not painfully, pulls your hand forward, flips it, looks at your palm, traces a line, and you feel something shift. You feel your memories of your time and bond with Lana are still there, and you remember remembering them, but when you remember them now, were you friends? You just kind of know each other.
Do I need to say my name again?
Brutal. Hey, what'd you do? What did you do?
Wait, I thought we were very clear about no memory stuff.
It was hard. And she sort of makes a stone. Oh, good.
Yes.
So, can everyone hear me?
The witch took the audio.
Uh-oh. We can still hear Jackie, but it sounds like the world cannot.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, dealing with swamp witches, they usually ask for a favor.
Yeah.
Do they always
Okay,
trick
I'll be
people
right
like
back.
this?
Nobody panic.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
the memory thing might not be,
Okay.
might be a little bit much.
While Jackie's gone,
Um,
everybody add 10 hope.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Don't say anything.
we all agreed.
Yep.
We got consensus on adding 10 hope. Perfect.
10. Everybody add 10.
Test, test, test.
Ah, they're back.
Okay, here we are. Now, we were definitely telling a story, and I for sure remember what was happening.
Memories.
Yeah,
Taken.
you.
Mira
creepy.
looks deeply satisfied, sort of sits back in her chair, pulls from somewhere else in all of her scarves another, not as impressive, but pretty good, definitely bigger than anything you've seen, chunk of shadestone, just out of nowhere. Now, who wants to hold this one?
I've got experience.
Arya says,
I'm like, I've held one already.
True.
Yeah,
Arya
hey,
says,
just be
if
careful,
anyone
Kip. All right.
happens to have the Shade Walker ability, if anyone could do that, we do need a Shade Walker to do the
I think it's
to
kind of
channel the shade
shakily.
via the Shade
I
Stone.
think kind of shakily. Ziggy's like, all right, I guess, I can. I think Ziggy like wraps his hand in like whatever like small cloth he can, and like shakily holds his hand out towards the witch.
She plunks it in your hand. She says, you might need to make physical contact with the stone if you're going to channel the shade, just letting you know.
All right, well, we can get to
Okay.
that. We can get
Whatever.
to that when it's time.
I sort of drop it in a pouch and like double knot it on my belt. I imagine it's pretty big though, so it does kind of look like I got way too much in
You're
one
just, like,
pocket.
lopsided.
Like, yeah.
You tip a little when you walk now.
Yeah.
It is dense. It is a dense stone, and if anyone happens to look into it, it's this swirling milky color that you swear the deeper you look inside, the more it moves.
See, that's normal rocks shouldn't do that.
Are we ready? Arya
I
asks.
What are we doing? Are we doing it here?
We need to be outside. We need to be under the rift.
Oh, okay.
Mara says, I can't extend the ward again. It only works for a few moments. Good luck! And she starts drinking her tea.
All right.
Okay.
I guess I'm sort of asking this out of character. Our assumption is that this storm will rage and sort of destroy until we are able to send back this thing, close this portal, correct?
As you ask this, there is a strike of lightning directly outside Mara's window. The ward flickers for a moment as her barge shakes. She goes, "Whoa, that hasn't happened in a long time."
Got it. Yeah.
Don't worry, that
I don't
window
like
is
how
totally safe
cavalier
now.
you're
It
being
cannot
about
happen.
this.
It's fine. She sort of waves her hand, and a hairline fracture in the glass just heals. You all head back outside.
Okay.
The wish to steal her hand. We didn't need to be a part of this.
Well, we know the Seal the Rift ritual.
Yes. For this
Yeah.
ritual, because Arya is hurt, and it sounds like should have had a Shadewalker doing this anyway and didn't. Someone needs to draw a runic circle in chalk about 10 feet across. That's going to be an agility check to continuously keep the circle intact and correct in this storm, which is going to be hard. Someone else needs to speak the incantation. That will be a knowledge check to speak it correctly. Another person who must be a Shadewalker needs to channel the shade, which will be an instinct check, and you will need to hold the Shadestone. And a final person needs to anchor reality around you. That will be a presence check.
Oh, that's
It
all?
helps.
Just anchor reality?
Yeah.
Helps
No
if you
biggie.
have an item on your person that is of personal significance to you that you can kind of hold on to throughout this, or a memory that is of significance to you that you can keep in the front of your mind. Something that reminds you of who you are, where you've been, where you are now.
Cool. This is really cool. In character. Listen, looking over this, knowledge, I'm not good at that. Instinct, presence, I'm not good at that, and I'm not a Shadewalker, but agility, I can do that. I can keep this circle intact. I will keep running around in a circle. I think I've proven my running around in a circle abilities. I will draw this circle.
That's true.
I'll take this.
All right. Lana, we got Lana with the swift feet. Perfect. Now, I could maybe try to do the incantation. I'm not that, great with, words and letters and stuff, but the book seems to sort of keep things in check. Maybe I could handle that.
If you do that, then we still need a Shadewalker to channel the shade. But I guess
all of our
Echo.
eyes sort of slowly. All our eyes.
Where are we gonna
See.
find one of those?
Where would we find one?
Legit,
Of
Well, I
where
guess-
are we going to find one of those?
I guess my secret's out. I'm not registered. I'm not a registered Shadewalker.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do
No
it.
offense. We were all drinking once, and we saw you go outside and then disappear briefly, and then come back. So we all
Come
know.
on.
I'm
It
sorry.
always happens at the worst
Tell
times.
us one, but I think you lost that memory, so we just sort of like kept it.
It's getting worse and worse, this memory thing. Okay,
She
fine.
went
Well,
to-
I'll channel the stone. Or the shade.
I thought she was going to the bathroom. She actually went to the shade.
Okay, no, those toasts.
And to be fair, I don't know what she does in the shade. Maybe she goes to the bathroom there. That's fine.
Honestly, I don't remember. So
The storm rages around you as you discuss this revelation, question mark. Arya
Who's
sort
anchoring
of-
our reality here?
I think that's got to be Kip.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Everyone would like to
no.
switch to tactical mode and then pan their map
Great.
a bit to the right over to
Tactical.
the docks. At the top of your
Yeah, buddy,
screen,
I got nothing but faith in you. All right. Meanwhile, I'm like looking at all of Kif's stuff to see what's like the most valuable that I might be able to take in an emergency.
He actually is like literally bare bones. But he does have, I think his reality is that you always fight for the underdog and you always fight for people that are being oppressed. So he's actually gonna like kind of grip his flanks where he's got his scars from when he was fighting with his brother in the Lily Pad Rebellion. And he says, "No, I think I got this. I'll probably need some help, but yeah, I'll be your anchor. I'll be your frog."
Right.
Also,
Arya,
cool
guy.
battle map. This is awesome.
thank you. Arya leads you
That's
to the
slick.
area where I have you gathered is where she was doing the ritual before. Where you do it is up to you. But she leads you there and yells over the storm, "If we can get him back, if we can just try to get him back. And all of you perhaps think to the last time you saw Brannick, a member of your resistance cell, what he has done for you or meant to you. She continues, what is the point of our movement? What are we doing if it isn't to save people? Save them from decisions the Crown makes on their behalf. What is the point if we don't at least try? She is going to stay over where she is on this map, at the bottom of these stairs, and start sort of doing her own small, like, muttering incantation. It looks like she's doing something on her own, while the rest of you make this attempt. We are going to move into combat now. Spotlight begins on the players. You see this enormous shadow overhead as you prepare for this ritual. You'll see it over here. That is the shadow. And now that you are closer and can see perhaps a bit more clearly, it's a bird. It is the largest bird you've ever seen. You didn't know they could be this big. It is jet black. Shines like an oil slick. Eyes like coal. An enormous, sharp beak.
Ooh.
It screeches incredibly loudly.
Does it just go?
And begins to hover threateningly overhead. Spotlight is on you.
I get out my chalk.
Is the chalk gonna be like? I mean, it's raining, right? Like this.
That's
ain't
why it's an
exactly
agility
easy.
check, because it's going to be going and going and going. Yeah, keeping it connected at all times.
Herding in the magic, if you will.
Correct.
Then let's have you make that check. Make an agility check.
First one. Okay, here we go. Hope and fear, and then I add agility.
I should mention really quick, Echo,
Okay.
you will have advantage on your ritual checks, whatever part of the ritual. However, I need you to choose now another ability that you will not use for the ritual, that you will have disadvantage with.
Another ability that I will not use for the ritual that I'll have disadvantage on. Okay, I will choose to have disadvantage on my strength checks.
Great. Mark that down somewhere. Or remember, if you're not me, let's have Lana Lynn Undergrove make that first ritual check.
Okay, here we go.
Good luck.
It wasn't great. It's a
Okay.
7. It's actually a 9 with fear.
Okay.
Because I'm adding +2, but that first one has failed, I believe.
So the difficulty for all these ritual checks will be 14. So that's a failure with fear. As you
Yeah, off on a bad
attempt to
start.
begin this ritual circle,
Oh, never mind. That wasn't an adversary attack. Never mind.
as you
Sorry, we
attempt to
just
begin this
failed.
ritual circle, the ground is so wet. It is threatening to flood. You're right on the docks. There's puddles of water. Aria's circle has been completely washed away. You're attempting to draw this circle, and it's just not working. And as it does, the storm spirit, this enormous bird, lightning crackling across its feathers, flies overhead, the whip of its wings pushing air, wind you can feel even in this storm, moves towards you, and I am going to mark a couple of countdowns before I do another thing.
No.
Oh.
My nemesis counting.
Action rolls. You have to duck as this bird, this storm spirit, does something. Hold on. We're getting started.
Oh, nevermore.
It's going to slash its wings towards you, grabbing with its beak. It's going to make an attack +3. Let me place this guy.
Is it very close?
It's about a square away, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would like
if
to
anyone's
use my
interested, you
goblin
can
ranger sense.
right click on your character and show range. Let's see.
Okay, sick.
It is
I want to use my
make
goblin
an
ranger
attack.
sense to whoever it's attacking. I want to force a reroll. Hold on. Let me put that in the thingy so everyone can read it.
Oh,
And I
that
can,
range thing is so useful.
Stress to
That
force
is-
an
Yeah, range is
adversary
so
to
nice.
roll an attack against you. Yeah.
Has
So I'm
plus
gonna
3.
mark a stress. I just sort of say,
So
"Look out!"
Mark a stress. You say look out. I guess it works because he misses big time. And Lana, you successfully sort of duck your very nimble fur-palled body, just missing this enormous wing.
Phew. It's probably because I'm so. I think it's
Take
probably
another
more
stab
an
at it.
accident. I'm bent down, still trying to get this chalk to work, so the wing just sort of flies over, sort of unaware that I've just avoided a huge attack.
Spotlight back to you.
So do we have to
Alright, is
start
the
over?
spotlight
And, like,
still on us?
yeah,
I
No,
think
it's
some
not
of us should
anymore.
like distract or try to like hold off.
yeah, battle it.
Yeah, whoever is like currently part of doing the ritual, everyone else just sort of like try to like cover for them.
You will need 6
Um,
successes on ritual checks. They can be from any part of the ritual, but at least one must be from each part of the ritual.
Can I try and shoot? I mean, I failed so spectacularly with the chalk the first time. Maybe I need to like think of a new strategy because you were saying it's so wet. It's like it's not even marking anything. Is it worthwhile for me to just sort of use some short bow action and shoot at this giant bird and hope that will help gain us some time to do more ritual check things?
I mean,
Then-
that's up to you.
Then that will be done. Great. So I also get to add my agility to that, which is great. Here we go. I think I'm doing terribly, right? Okay. Yeah, I actually add 2 to this, so it's actually an 18.
Nice.
18
Oh,
absolutely
hope.
hits this bird.
Oh, thank you. I'm so
Okay,
sorry. I got the colors confused. I got hope. This is fantastic. Just kidding. Everything's coming up roses.
Okay. Do damage for your short bow on this bird.
Excellent. Okay. It is
Nice.
2d6 plus 3 physical. So I'm rolling 2d6s. Here they come. That is 9, which is 12 with the plus 3.
Incredible.
Nice.
The bird, does it shriek again? The bird screams out as you, what was the total?
12. Sorry, 45.
The
12.
bird marks a hit point and lets out an enormous screech. As you fire an arrow that disappears into its feathers, piercing the center of its mass.
Nice. Okay.
That is spotlight's still on you guys. You succeeded with hope.
I mean, I'm gonna. How high up is it? Like, can I? If I, it's close,
When
but
it's
can I
just
run to melee
cover,
range?
It's probably 20 feet up, so which feels
Oh, okay.
very close considering how big it is.
Yeah, but then I'm also just gonna do a crossbow at it. So, crossbow is that okay? That's agility, so it's not disadvantage. Ooh, 15 with hope.
That looks like a broadsword attack.
Was it? Did I click the wrong thing? Sorry.
It's okay.
Here we go. It's not going to be as good. Oh, huh? It was
No.
better, but with fear.
Okay. Spotlight back on me, but you do shoot another arrow into this bird. As it reels back, it looks like it wasn't expecting this level of accuracy in your attacks. It marks another hit point. That's a big bummer for this birdie. And spotlight is back on me. Arya is muttering something. She's trying to figure something out, and then you see this look of horror sort of pass over her face, and she looks straight to you, Lana. She goes, you hear her just over the storm. You were right. You were right. You have to finish the ritual, please. Please, you have to try. Please,
Whoa.
stop shooting, please.
Okay. Woo, that's tough. Let's send.
Stop shooting.
Yeah,
She said
it's
stop shooting. She
panic.
looks fully panicked. Like there are tears streaming down her face. She is deeply
Ziggy doesn't
panicked.
care.
yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, like as Allie the
friend.
player, I'm saying she has suspected that this monster is her brother Brannick, and as Lana, the
some
character,
people
I'm
need
saying
more evidence.
she's going. Yeah, she did need a reminder on my name. She was, and I was right all along.
Okay.
Okay. Arya looks ready to throw herself in front of this bird. Like she is fully
Oh.
telegraphing that. So,
Yikes.
I'm going to spend a fear to have a little friend. Unfortunately, pop up. This roiling mass of light and shadow and movement and electricity and fear and pain roils to life in front of you as if stepping through an invisible door, and it is going to swipe at Ziggy. You're kind of right there, so
What if it didn't though?
Yeah,
But it
good
does.
question.
Did we think about that?
it is going
Have we
to-
consulted the NPC about, or the adversary about that? Maybe if you didn't do that.
Where is the action?
Can I use my X
Like,
card on that?
A warp blast attack. You feel this incredible sort of blast of electricity and force come towards you.
Jeez.
And this is
Oh no.
+3.
Ooh.
Plus a
Oh. Hmm.
1 on
Ouch.
that evasion of yours.
That's. Yeah, that definitely
Okay.
passes the
We're
evasion.
going to add
12.
Oh no, this is the big boy. Oh no, sorry.
I'm using everything in my
Is
arsenal
that
after
wrong?
this.
Don't,
Try
don't worry. I got you, Ziggy. I got you.
+6. Oh no.
Oh, come on!
You passed your threshold.
Oh,
So
no.
you see
Yeah,
Kip?
thank you for the threshold. Yeah.
I got you. You see Kip jump in and intercept the bolt with using I am your shield. Share that too.
Kip! No!
Don't worry. I'm a tough frog.
Little guys!
Hey.
So I will take that damage from you. And my
Aw.
threshold is 1326.
Okay, so it passes your first
So I
threshold.
go,
You will
no!
have 2 hit points unless you use an armor slot.
I'm going to use 2 armor slots to negate that down to 0.
Wow.
I remember
brave
you
frog.
Fuck this guy.
armored up
Yeah,
to.
but the next one we might not get that lucky.
Okay, the spotlight returns to all of you. Arya is begging you to do this ritual.
Draw the circle. Let's draw the circle again.
Can
You don't have to go in order, by the
I
way.
stop you
Oh.
to help draw? Okay, can I get like kind of number crunchy real quick? Because I have something I want to do. So I have a feature that lets me. It's a class feature, strange patterns. Choose a number between 1 and 12. When you roll that number on a duality die, gain a hope or clear stress. So let's say that number is 5. I just want to roll a real quick duality. How do I roll this? Is there either of them a 5? Oh, they're like, nope, neither are 5. So ignore that roll. Okay, in that case, I'm going to use power push to try to, at the very least, knock the bird back as far as I can.
Okay.
Without like actually hurting it. And I would like to use Adept to. Oh wait, that's not this. I would like to use an experience. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff coming at you. I have an experience
Someone knows
called
how to
Dead Eye, which
Daggerheart,
adds plus
y'all.
2.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm using Dead Eye to like help my aim, which is going to be a plus 2. And I would like to use Adept, which is to utilize an experience. I can mark a stress instead of spending a hope. So I'm only spending 1 hope on this. And I take another stress. I think that's all I want to do right there. I know I have something else I wanted to try, but I forget what it was. So I'm just going to roll to see if I hit now.
Awesome.
Do it.
Awesome.
Yes, good. Okay, cool. Let me put the card out there. Okay, good to know. Power push. We're gonna use this. I add plus 2 to this. Plus another 2, I think. No, plus 2. Yeah. Oh, that's the damage. Sorry. I don't know why I'm nervous now. To attack, is it just the duality die?
Yes. Yes, attacks are duality
Or,
die.
okay, so I'm gonna do that plus 2.
Really good.
That is
Okay, that'll hit.
Yeah, it's an 18 with
I do take fear. Man.
19, 20.
Nice.
Okay,
be
you
20 with fear.
absolutely
And I
push
want
this bird back. Is there
Push it
damage
back
to this?
to far range.
Far range. Okay. Let's
Yes,
figure
it's
out
gonna
where
be
you
a
are and where far
10
range
plus
is.
2.
We're gonna
So
look
Ziggy's
at the
just
range guide.
Kicking it down here. I think the bird is directly over Ziggy. Nope. Where'd I go? Oh, there you go. And then the bird also takes, hopefully non-lethal. I can do. Let's see. The bird takes 9 points of damage.
Okay, it loses one more hit point.
Okay.
He
well,
looks
that's
absolutely fine.
that was me. That was Ziggy giving it his all. Okay.
I have a question. Is Spotlight still on players?
That was a roll with fear, so it's moving over to me. But you can ask a question.
I'll wait for when it's back because I have an idea of something to maybe keep rain off of us, but it's going to be a little bit of a wacky interpretation of a spell. So I'll wait till the focus is back over here.
Isn't the
Let's
focus
see.
still on us?
Arya is going to race forward between you and the bird, holding her arms out, and she throws a hand forward like she's throwing a fastball at you. I will spend a fear because I have so many.
Complaining you didn't
We'll
have
use
enough
her
earlier.
eruption ability. The area right here between you and Arya and the bird becomes impassable terrain. You now cannot get any closer to the bird that way. Just this immediate, very close area right
Got it.
here. I need, let's
Bird.
see, I'm
Oh,
going to say Lana Lynn and Echo Drift to make agility reaction rolls. A reaction roll is still your duality dice, but we don't take hope or fear.
Got it. So is it better for us to just roll two d12s?
You can still roll
separately, or
with
not
duality.
really?
We'll just ignore the hope and fear part.
Got it.
Let's see, Echo failed. Yeah. Lana Lynn just passed.
Ooh.
So we're going to roll 2d10 of damage.
Oh, thank goodness. That's wonderful news.
I cannot hurt you. I made this encounter so deadly. And it is not working out that way. But you are
That's wonderful
thrown
news.
back. I'm going to say you just shoved all the way through there. As you are thrown back from where the ground has become impassable, as she's trying to shield in the ways she can you from hurting Brannick, aka the enormous bird trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to spend another fear.
All All right.
and
She has so
make
much.
a environment action. The storm raging ahead almost reacts to all of this chaos that has just unleashed here, and a strike of lightning flies down, striking right in the middle of where you all are. Right here, even the chaos elemental. You need to make... Oh, it's another agility reaction roll.
Whew.
Sick.
Ooh.
I thought I could do this.
Just do it.
Guys, we wasted all of our hope rolls early on, I think.
Oh my goodness.
I still got
Okay.
some. Just none of my things are helpful.
There we go.
Echo and Lana Lynn both rolled 20s.
In other games, that would be more exciting.
Okay.
Still good.
Did everyone roll? If you have a 14 or higher, you'll take half of this. If you failed, you'll take the whole thing. That is going to be 8 damage or 4 damage if you succeeded. You are again sort of thrown back as lightning strikes. The ground cracks, although still intact enough for a circle if anyone wants to try the ritual. Again,
Yeah,
you don't have
I-
to do the ritual in order.
I do
Just
want to
jump
try
in there and do
something,
stuff.
but I
But
definitely.
before we jump in,
Oh, sorry, please.
I
please.
want to save Kip again, and like kind of like be his shield and like wrap his arms around our little squishy goblin
So
wizard boy.
You are Kip.
Or
do
sorry,
you wanna save
around
Ziggy?
Ziggy. I want to
There you
save
go.
Ziggy. Yes,
Yeah,
sorry.
I want to
so
save
I'll
myself
spend another-
bravely.
I
Just
want to
wanna save
save.
Oh my god, you're so like we're raining, but I could feel your wetness differently. Ugh.
And like I get zapped by lightning again, and I'll spend another 2 armor or 1 armor to. Oh wait, no, you said it was 12.
This guy's gonna.
That is. Oh yeah, I can just spend 1 armor, and that is gone. Hooray!
Good for you.
And then after being zapped so many times by lightning, I'm just kind of like smoldering, and I'm like hunched over Ziggy. I just chuckle in his ear like, hey, "Don't worry, it can't hit me twice."
Okay.
Oh my god, you were
Spotlight
so
is
close
back
to
on
my
you.
ear. Spotlight's back.
I'm gonna.
I want to shrug off. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna do my part of the ritual. Just let's try
Same.
to get some of this going. Oh, okay. Well, you go first. You start at the
Yeah.
top.
I start muttering, like I check in with my book, be like, "You're gonna need to take control of this one." My eyes glow again, and the book just sort of like channels whatever incantation, just whatever magic words, and Ziggy starts chanting. Let's see. Now I'll check to succeed on pronouncing and focusing on the incantation. Every time I have to roll, I'm so scared. Okay.
Good storytelling.
So, knowledge is +1. Let's see. I add 1 to this. Let's see. Anything that can help me?
Nice,
here?
nice, nice.
Really high.
nice.
Ooh, that's a
And with
crit.
hope, take your hope.
Nice. 12, 20 with hope. Nice. And I want to say earlier I
Amazing.
rolled a d6 because I have this thing that says like when you use an experience, roll a d6. When you roll a 5 or higher, you can use it without spending hope. So I rolled a 6
Right,
on
right,
that,
right.
and I got a hope back. So now I'm at
Nice. Nice.
wizards.
You're gonna need it. Great. Which part of the ritual are you doing? Remind me.
Oh,
The incantation. So Ziggy is
Okay.
sort of like unconsciously
start to
the book
recite-
speaking through him.
You start to recite this incantation that Arya has provided with you, and it just flows. You've got it. You are locked in. You feel something shift in the storm, as if the twisting of this void and the storm clouds above you are almost starting to sync up with the rhythm of your words.
I have an idea, but I do think it's going to need to pass a GM approval. I have a spell called Conjure Swarm. With you conjure armored beetles to encircle you, and usually you use it to lessen damage. Like you can reduce the severity by 1 threshold when you take damage. But I'm wondering if I can try and do this and spend whatever hope or mark whatever stresses is required. But instead of using it like an armor, use it like a umbrella so that I can start drawing the circle and have it be largely covered by these armored beetles? How do we
love
feel
that.
about
That makes perfect logical sense to me. What does it
Great.
usually cost to use this ability?
You need to mark a stress to conjure the armored beetles. But I
I'd
have
say the
not marked
cost
any
is the
stress
same.
yet, so I say,
Yeah.
why not?
I should be making you all mark stress. This is stressful. This is stressful.
Well,
already
I've
marked
officially
two.
These
marked.
look like sheep.
I have officially marked a stress. But yeah, I would like the armored beetles to encircle sort of the area around where I'm drawing this chalk circle so that it will not keep taking rain.
Okay.
I was gonna call it rain damage. Rain
And
damage.
what's the? I'm going to give you advantage on this check because of that.
Ooh. Great. So this is same thing. Hope, fear, mark agility.
Yep, you are going to add a d6 to that roll.
Excellent. And then I'm adding a d6 to this roll. Here comes my d6.
Whatever you add to agility.
Right. So it is a 12 plus 2, which is 4, plus 2, which is 16.
16 absolutely makes it. The
Woo.
circle is successfully drawn. You're digging the chalk into this pavement, leaving this long sort of wet track of white, drawing in these runes. And again, the storm is just as rageful, as just as violent, but you almost feel like it's your rage, like it's your violence. You're a little more connected to this storm now. We
Right, so
have two
you added-
successful ritual checks. Let's see. Somebody remind me, was that with fear? Does anyone rolled with fear lately?
Mine was with hope, thank goodness.
That's right. I think the other one was with hope. So incredibly,
Still on us.
the spotlight would be on you, except I don't want it to be. So I'm going to
Alright,
spend
fair.
fear because I get to do that. And I am going to... This bird hasn't done anything in a bit. This bird flies over the difficult terrain. Arya tried so hard to make work for this and is going to go for... It's going to go for the one that most recently
You see Ziggy
succeeded.
again.
Although
Okay.
Ziggy really got its attention with
No.
starting a
Not my
ritual.
boy.
So
Not my boy.
yeah, you really
You got another shield in you.
talk about you and
Kip?
Ziggy. You are going to be the victim of an attack, probably. Let me make a decision here. You know what? No. It's going to mark a stress, and it's going to do something awesome.
Yeah.
It is
Cool. I'm so
going
happy for you.
to-
It's going to help us with the ritual. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that
That'd
is
be so
awesome.
cool.
It's going to
He's gonna turn back into
use
Brannick and be like, "Hey guys,
mind
sorry, here's
dance.
$100."
And everyone in close range, which is everybody but Arya, lucky Arya, is going to make an instinct reaction roll. So again, it's just another instinct roll. You'll roll reality plus instinct, but we don't really care about the hope and fear part.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Oh, not that.
Not my best.
Ooh. Does it count if it's a critical success?
Yeah, it's still
Cool.
a
I
success.
got 2 11s.
I also got a critical
Amazing.
success.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
come on. This
double
is my
snake
cool
eyes.
answer.
That's like two.
Okay. So did anyone roll below a 14?
Don't forget when
Well-
you get a crit, you get to clear a stress and you gain a hope.
That's right. Thank you.
Wow.
Johnny.
Okay.
Ah.
There goes my stress.
All right. Echo, you... I gained 1 fear because 1 person failed. And Echo, what fear is at the front of your mind that manifests in a vision in the middle of the storm?
Yeah. My fear is that I'm going to learn that before I lost all of my memories, I was like a real bad person. And I almost don't want my memories back because I'm scared my friends won't want to be my friends anymore. Because I feel like, I don't know, I don't trust that I was always as awesome as I am now.
Almost right in front of you, as if looking in a mirror, you manifest in front of you. But not quite you. What does a bad person look like to Echo?
To Echo, They would, you know what? It's sort of like it's like the
Red
hippie
hat.
version of me. Yeah, hat definitely has a hat. I was thinking like in Parks and Rec, the two Rons. So I'm like the button up, you know, like I was part of the guard kind of Ron or Echo. And this is like the hey man, we're just gonna chill. Let's like stare at the trees kind of stuff.
Clarity.
And
A horror.
The
Yeah.
bad guy reflection you're seeing is the hippie, or is the not?
Mhm.
Is the hippie okay? So just checking.
like a really mean hippie. It sounds nice, but it's actually like, hey man, I don't like your vibe.
You see yourself appear looking in very casual clothing, very flowy, big grin on your face. You look so happy, but the grin is a little too wide and the teeth are a little too sharp. And there's a glint in the eye. That maybe whatever drove you to join the guard, that maybe wasn't as noble as you want it to be, still in there somewhere. Great. I will mark another fear and do something else. The
Do I
bird
take any damage, or do I just have a
highlighted
bad,
3 times
do I-
per turn. So nope, you don't take any damage. I just
oh, I
gave
just
you
have a
fear.
bad time? Okay.
Have a bad time, and that might be relevant later. The bird is going to make an attack against Ziggy, a wing slash attack. So let me make that attack.
Stop
Is
attacking
there
my
a
boy.
sign on Ziggy or something?
It's the big book. It's literally the big book.
It's an easy target.
Does an 11 beat your evasion?
It does not. Wait. Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, the bird misses. Its screech is of absolute fury, and I lost my hotkey. Hold on. We're doing this.
Just sort of goblin like boing, boing, like bounce from foot to foot.
The bird
Right, stick and move,
screeches
stick and move, Ziggy, stick and move.
the buttons. And you successfully
Nice.
dodge
Terrifying.
this attack. Great. Spotlight's back on you guys.
All right, Kip is gonna grab control right now because he's tired of his boy getting hurt, and he's gonna put his hand on Ziggy's shoulder and said, "That force push you did was so great. Create some distance, and I'm gonna spend 3 hope to do a combo attack move,
Yeah.
Ziggy."
Are we doing the same thing?
Do it. And Johnny, why don't you
Yeah.
remind those who don't remember how to roll for these combo attacks?
So this is my favorite thing in Daggerheart. This is both players will roll an attack. We will take the best of whatever roll, and if one person crits, then we all crit, and then you can use whatever abilities you have, and then we just mash them together in a big old stew of damaged potatoes, and then we send it out to the adversary that we're fighting. But I'm mostly just want to protect my little goblin boy because I'm tired of him getting attacked. So, and we got to dress it up. So my
I'm just trying to
vision
pay you
for
back,
Ziggy
man.
and I, is that essentially it's like a t-shirt cannon
Mhm.
where I see Ziggy channeling the force push, and I'm gonna run up, and then it's kind of like Superman pose fly, like double fist of fury, right into the mush of this shadow bird. Said, "You may be a bird, but I bet you can't duck this." Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, as Kip's in the air, I take my walking stick again and blast power push, and I'm going to add a bunch of stuff. I guess I'm going to add my
Add a bunch of stuff.
yeah. I'm going to do that thing where I take a stress instead of spending a hope. And let me roll this right now. I guess power push. Nope, that's damage. Okay, spellcast
this.
roll.
Here we go.
+2.
We have that was +2, you said?
Oh,
I'm adding
it was
a
so
+3 to
close to
this.
crit. Oh yeah, I had
Ooh.
did I already add my +2? Yeah, I already added my pluses.
Here.
And let's see.
Okay.
I got a
if I
12.
can get that. I got a 14.
Okay. You hit
Hopefully
him.
that does it.
Let's do this damage.
It hits for both of us.
Okay, cool. And I didn't spend a hope, so I still got one.
Okay, what's the damage?
Actually, I still got both. Okay, cool. It hits?
Yes.
Guys,
Tight.
you're gonna kill this bird.
Damage.
I'm doing subdual damage. I'm doing knockout damage.
No, we weren't supposed to. So cool.
Oops, that's the attack roll. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Grappler damage.
We'll ignore it. And it does max damage, yes?
Oh, ignore that one. Ignore that roll. I accidentally pressed it twice.
There's so many rolls happening.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. That's
Somebody tell me when you're done.
7. Oh, I'm gonna do something.
Oh wait, no, that was the damage.
7.
Wow, the
and
damage is 2d. Okay.
7 and 15. I'm gonna spend a stress and do the monk or the brawler ability combo attack.
Oh my god.
Spend another stress.
Guys.
So many stresses.
Are we supposed to
So many
not kill
stresses.
this guy?
That's what I was
My
saying.
final damage
I-
is 11. My final damage is 11.
You do hear Arya screaming something through the storm.
So the way combo damage works is I roll a d4 and I keep rolling it as long as I don't roll lower than the previous roll.
Oh.
So I'm at 15. That's a 19. If I get another 4, that's a 21 physical damage. Gotta leave my boy alone.
Good lesson in not trying to predict what your players will do. Let's see. So what's the total damage?
21 plus Ziggy's damage.
Ziggy, what was your damage? Okay, so
It was
that's
11.
gonna be super mega awesome damage to our boy. He loses 3 hit points. He's
I believe
bloody.
he gets pushed back.
Yeah, it's just a
force
power
push?
push.
Great. Where you want to push
It's a
him?
force push.
Back.
Let me look at this map.
Drag back.
Back towards Arya. So maybe she
Okay.
can just handle
How
whatever.
far does he get pushed?
He gets pushed back to far
Okay,
range.
double check that range.
Hey, that's perfect.
Yep, that's where he is.
I like to think the Beatles made like a hole for him to like fly through before closing it.
Nice.
yeah. He just let a frog through.
Okay, spotlight on me. Arya teleports to right here. Now, who does she want to talk to? Who's friendly? She's going to teleport right here. She's going to grab Echo's hands, which are hopefully holding the Shade Stone. Look you in the eye and say, "Please just try. Please just try." And then
That was pretty cool, though. But yeah, I got it.
Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it.
Okay, well,
see.
I mean, I will, but when the focus is the focus back to me, was that her move?
I'm going to spend a fear.
Yeah.
And she is going to use her arcane artillery.
You know, if you beat up my friends, it doesn't make me want to help much more with this, though. So just keep that in mind.
She attempts to aim her arcane artillery between you and the bird. However, this affects the whole scene, so I do need agility reaction rolls from everyone. However, she's really trying not to hurt you. I'm going to give everyone advantage.
Oh,
Hot dog.
Oh no, I don't think that was good at all.
Remember what you roll and if you got hope and fear. No, this is a reaction. Forget hope and fear. I know what I'm doing.
Does
Someone
a
got a crit.
15
Ziggy.
clear
Hey,
it?
crit.
nice. Gain a hope, clear a stress.
Go. Kip, we rolled the same
Whoa.
thing.
You rolled the exact same thing.
Okay, anything below
Yeah.
14? I didn't see anything below 14.
Little gap.
No.
Okay, it worked. She rains down sort of arcane missiles in this area where she's been trying to sort of separate these two parties. The bird screeches and falls back. but doesn't look any more hurt than it was. And we're going to say spotlight back on you guys.
Let's keep
All right.
doing this ritual, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my part of the ritual. So my part of the ritual is the channeling the shade. So I'm gonna make a presence roll, and I think in doing this, when I start to do it, I'm gonna be thinking about. So actually, Brinnick, back when I was a guard, he's also a shade walker and was registered, which I never did because I was scared. And he once witnessed me have like a shade walking moment, similar to that time you guys saw me outside the bar and just somebody thought I was going to the bathroom. But he never told anyone. And I'm just going to think about that and try to make this connection happen. And then, did I have advantage on this? I think you said? Or no?
No. Oh,
No.
yes. No, you. Thank you for remembering.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not trying to break the system. Okay. Maybe. Ooh, yeah.
Really good. I'll take a fear.
Take a fear? Oh, you take a fear.
Yeah. What's your part of the ritual? You're channeling the shade.
The shade.
As
So we
soon
only got
as you actually
left.
focus on this shade stone, maybe it's just because it is so present right now, you don't really know for a moment if you are in the physical world or this other place that you've only ever sort of dipped your toe in. But for a moment, it's like being in a tumble dryer as you are internally thrown, and everything is chaos. Up is down, down is up, left is behind you, and then it clarifies, and you're where you are, and where you are is the shade, and you feel it, and you feel the ground beneath your feet, and you're steadied, and is successfully being channeled, and suddenly the storm feels a little less terrifying. I'm gonna go. This chaos elemental hasn't done anything in a minute. Let's have him
I don't see why we need to bring it back to him.
sort of get in the mix here. So everyone's within, I believe, close range, because we're kind of getting to end game, guys. Just to remind you, it's going to use Sickening Flux. It is going to harm itself
Uh-oh.
and force everyone in the area to mark a stress. You are also vulnerable until you rest or clear a hit point through some means. So the next attack against each of you will be with
Technically, what's
advantage.
vulnerable?
It means that attacks against you are with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm going to do. Spotlight back to you guys.
Kip,
How many
you
successes
gotta
do we have so
finish.
far?
Yeah, can
All
we
right.
keep trying to make some of these rolls?
Yeah, this is the
Yes.
last one if we get it.
You've had 3
Kip is-
successes. You need, I think I said 6. We're going
Oh,
to call it
yeah.
one of each type.
Okay.
All right. So
Look.
So Kip is going to try and focus down. There's a maelstrom of chaos around him, so he's going to grab his 2 scars from the Lily Pad Rebellion, and he's going to focus in on the memories of fighting against oppression, and that Brannick was literally made to disappear by government, and you got to fight against those type of oppressive regimes. So he's going to use his experience of "Do you hear the people sing?" And he's going to try and roll a presence roll. Fingers crossed.
Do it!
It is with advantage. Do you hear the ribbit sing? Singing the song of angry frogs.
Nice.
Hey, not bad.
Really nice.
And you're grounding reality, correct?
I am this
Anchoring
chaotic
reality.
little frog is trying to anchor reality.
As you plant your feet on these muddy cobblestones, and start to sing a song we can't sing, Arya joins you. It's a bit halting. She doesn't know the song super well because it's from your Ribbit Rebellion, but she's heard it in taverns and she does her best. And
Yeah. She has the cast album, but she hasn't had a lot of time to really dig in.
For a moment, all of you are successfully doing the ritual, and the storm comes into sync. It is above you, but it is calming. And it begins to become a little bit less of a terrifying maelstrom, impossibly dangerous, and more of just a storm. That rift starts to close like the iris of an eye. The clouds are just clouds, and the bird flickers. You have maybe one chance to do something about Brannick's situation, and you're gonna have to get creative about it.
Okay. Hear me out. I got +2 on finesse. Can I use that to maybe channel it in like a sleight of hand way to like Doctor Strange specify the magic being bolstered by the Shadestone?
Yes.
All I
I
needed.
think that's cool.
All right, sick.
That's awesome.
I start doing some cool Doctor Strange shapes that I've never tried before. We're gonna add 2 to this bed.
You realize quite suddenly you are a mage.
Crit. I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
I've
That's
never
like
seen this many
Amazing.
successes in my
Oh,
crits
well,
in
we're
it's the
killing
narration
it.
I was going to give anyway. You
Oh,
realize
me-
quite suddenly
Granted, this is my first time playing, but
you didn't even ask your. Did you ask for your book for help? You didn't.
I didn't even that time.
You didn't need to.
It's all Ziggy.
You can do this. It's
Wow.
yeah, it is scary. It is scary to do magic,
Look at me,
and you
I'm
can
a
do it.
magic nerd.
You're doing so good.
His whole game was about the power
You
of
reach
believing in
out.
yourself.
You're a shade walker. You're a mage. You're a wizard. You can do this. You specifically. You reach out, you feel the shade, and you pull. And you pull Brannick, who he is as a person, out of that void and back where he's supposed to be. There's a flash. Silent but blinding. And Brannick is in front of you. His jet black hair, a bit shaggy and long, stubble on his face, bags under his eyes. He sways on his feet before basically just falling to his knees. Arya is speechless. You see something pass over her, like she's been released from something, as if she's been magically holding herself together, magically forcing herself forward to take the next step. Don't change your mind. Don't let anyone talk you out of this. She is sobbing in Brannick's arms as he looks up. What? Is that where? What happened?
You were a bird.
I'm sorry, I was a what?
You're a big bird.
And you weren't yellow.
Mean. Yeah, mean.
Big
Is
like
Arya
weathered cloud
okay?
bird.
He's like looking at his sister like, what is going on? But he's back. He's okay.
Oh, welcome back.
Can you explain?
Everyone knows I'm
Mira?
a shade walker now, so you don't have to keep that secret anymore.
Oh, good. Maybe
Well, from
maybe
the government still. Don't
but
tell them.
Mara sort of toddles out with the rain just not hitting her. She's like, oh, you did it. All right. Good show. Goes back inside. And
Always be nice to witches.
Yeah, she cared like the government mandated amount, but no more and no less.
Yeah.
She makes deals. She knew what Arya was going to do. She sold to the Shadestone because Arya paid for it.
Does Brannick seem like injured or anything, or he just sort of was trapped someplace and now is
He looks scuffed up,
untrapped?
and he looks very exhausted. Like it's going to take serious time for him to sort of like he has no muscle tone. He looks. He doesn't have 7 months worth of hair growth, but he's a little shaggy. He looks like he hasn't slept in days, hasn't eaten in weeks, but doesn't look overly injured other than the little scuffs adventurers are prone to. We're going to now move on to sort of a little montage. Pretty briefly, what do each of you get up to in the hours, days, weeks, months, however far ahead you want to sort of look and see what your character is up to?
I think
Ziggy
Kip
takes.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Kip.
Wow.
Go ahead, Kip.
No, go
You
for it, go
actually have truly become one.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, what's these two's deal?
I was going to say,
Hang,
I
man.
think Kip is going to take everyone to the local tavern and try and make sure Brannick's okay, and that he is going to try and get everyone to learn the rebellion song of his people. It comes from a streaming service, from a really lovely stream that feeds into the pond. If you just go by there, it's lovely. But he's actually going to start.
Dude.
Puns are high art.
Yeah.
But he's actually going to start trying to get Ziggy and try and start forming like a little resistance and rebellion to this group that made Brannick disappear on paper and in reality, because he's like, that's not right. Let's try and undo those shackles and chains.
Right.
So,
and if you want,
for
like,
the long
to get
future
the
plan,
premium resistance package, then it's just going to be 6 gold a month. You just send that our way. We'll reinvest that into the organization, of course.
Speaking of
heroes for
Ziggy,
hire.
what does Ziggy get up to?
Oh, Ziggy still obviously is checking with his party, but I think he hits up somewhere during the rebuilding of Unreliable Lucas's shop. He remembers Unreliable Lucas had like some contacts with some like maybe hedge mages who know about like who can give like a little bit of information on where this book came from and how to better communicate and channel that magic, because I think sensing what he did during that storm, he kind of found something maybe he's good at, and I think he wants to chase down a couple leads. So definitely starts with some info from his old buddy.
Yeah, it's no problem. There are a lot of people in this city very happy to help you guys out, very happy to get involved in what you're doing, and things kind of start to look up in Selmyr a little bit, or like they could in the future. How about our other two adventurers?
Well, Lana Lynn never really considered being part of a resistance or really even being part of a society, but was very caught up in this adventure because, you know, in her mind, it's like, well, if they can disappear people, they can disappear sheep. So it has sort of opened her eyes to the fact that, like, of
If
course,
you can dodge a sheep, you can dodge a ball.
it's like, you know, it's obvious to us, but for her, it was like, oh, this might not just be like one nefarious person doing an act of violence. This could be like a whole network of people trying to make life worse for other people. And I don't think that's fair. So I do believe that Lana Lynn has joined the resistance and is helpful in whatever way that she can be, despite not having a lot of good talking skills.
Amazing.
The movement takes all types, and
Yeah.
Exactly.
you fit right in. Okay, Echo.
And then Echo. I think Echo, before, you know, she was aware that she was a Shade Walker, but she was mostly scared of it, and it mostly happened when she wasn't planning on it to happen. So I think she's going to spend some time like talking with Ziggy, talking with Brannick, and just trying to like really hone those abilities so she can use them with purpose. And I like to think that as she's exploring this part of herself, memories aren't coming back to her, but that kind of, you know, her experience of like sudden memory or whatever, it's just happening more often. Where all of a sudden she'll be like, oh, she gets really concerned because one day she realized she's really good at hacky sack. And that was kind of like her greatest fear.
Like, why do I know this?
Why do I know this?
Yeah.
Bad vibes.
Oh my God, have I been to a Fish concert? Don't tell me it's true.
But mostly it's a positive journey.
Incredible. Echo continues to learn about herself and decide who she wants to be now. And we pull out from this scene, ships sailing, sun setting, in a once again calm blue sky, sun breaking through the last of the clouds, and that's where we'll end today's adventure. I hope everyone had a great time. I had a great time.
Yeah.
That was so fun,
This
Jackie.
was
Thank you.
This
Players,
was
very
great.
quickly, let's remind everyone
Everyone
of
was
your
great.
names and where people can find you and if there's anything you want to promote. Amanda, you're at the top, so
Okay, yeah, I'll go. So yeah, my name Amanda Asti. I'm on most socials _Asti. Not too big of a presence online, but I'm working on it. Yeah, nothing really to promote except these. I'm really excited to have been a part of these games. So
fantastic. Allie, what's your whole deal?
Sure. My whole deal? How far back do we have to go? My name is Allie Gordon. You can find me on most socials at Miss Alice Nutting. That's MSALICENUTTING. And if you live in Los Angeles, you can come see me do musical improv almost any day of the week. Oh, wait. I'm assistant directing a D&D musical, kind of, this summer called Tomb Quest, which is a Team Star Kid musical. And it's not really D&D. It's a completely fictional game system called Tomb Quest, but it's very D&D inspired, and it's about a bunch of people reuniting to finish like a 19-year-old campaign that they never finished when they were high schoolers. So again, that's in Burbank. If you are in or around near Los Angeles, please come see Tomb Quest. It's gonna be so much fun.
Fly out and come see it. That sounds awesome.
Or fly out and come
That
see it.
sounds
I can't
amazing.
tell you what to do with your money.
Actually, flights
Star
from
Kid
Toronto to
will be
LA are
financing all
pretty-
flights.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. Malcolm rolled too many crits, and now it's getting real big for his bridges.
Gone to my head.
We're not financing any flights.
Speaking of Malcolm,
Yes. My name is Malcolm Whitfield. Follow me at marvelous_mal on pretty much anything. Also follow on Instagram at Blood Hustle Show. I run a show based on a ttrpg that I created that's just hunting vampires through an app like TaskRabbit. It's a really fun ttrpg. The last show we did, we had Demi Digiweebe, Iffy Wadiwe, Zeke Nicholson,
Whoa.
Persephone Valentine, a bunch of cool and more. The next one we're shooting for July, so follow the page for updates and fun clips from those shows. That's at Blood Hustle Show. Cool, that's it.
it's awesome. And Johnny.
Nice. Hi, I'm Johnny. You can find me on either Photo Guy 79, FOTO Guy 79, or at the Diecast podcast, because I run a D&D actual play podcast called the Diecast, and we're actually running Daggerheart this season, and the new episode should come out this weekend. And also, if you're in Montreal for Montreal Comic Con, I will be doing panels on DM tips and tricks, world building, and how to play Daggerheart and build adventures and roll characters and just introduce everyone on how to play. So if you're in Montreal from July 3rd to 5th, come on by and say hi, and let's talk some D&D, talk some Daggerheart, and have a great time.
Go see him. Johnny is a Daggerheart MVP. And I'm Jackie Williams. You can find me on Instagram at JR Williams is Writing. I make a show called Nomads of the Multiverse. You can find us on YouTube at Nomads of the Multiverse. Also on Instagram, Nomads of the Multiverse. This is an anthology show where every episode is a one-shot using a different game system. So it's different every time. Rotating cast is very fun. We have a one-shot set in this same world using Daggerheart coming out very soon. So check that out. It's also available in podcast form wherever you get podcasts. Big thank yous to Amy Vorpahl and her DM school. Also to Alchemy RPG and Czepeku for sponsoring these 3 days of amazing games. Thank you to Darrington Press for allowing us to stream to their channel. And stay tuned for more GM Fest. Next up, we have Amy Vorpahl and myself doing a little talk back about how this adventure went. So, bye, players. I love you.
Myself, there's my audio. What fun. Oh my gosh. Hello. Yes. Chat. Good to see you. Let's give it up for Jackie Williams. We'll bring her on in a second. I want to hear how it went for her. Cool as a cucumber. Excellent game. Magnificent players. Those shout outs at the end of the things they have going on. I don't know what is going on. Why are our casts so prolific and talented? Unfair. Oh yeah, the witch took my voice. Thanks so much to Emily Henry for giving us that raid in the middle of this. So exciting. And thank you guys all in chat for being so encouraging. A lot of these dungeon masters, this is the first time doing GMing in public. So this is so exciting. A couple of things I want to shout out. So everything you saw on the stream yesterday, 5 minutes ago, was what is time? Everything you saw is Alchemy and Daggerheart. So everything you saw is just available for you if you make a free account, alchemyrpg.com. We're about to do a giveaway. Any of those, also those cool tokens, Czepeku. So we've got Alchemy, we've got Czepeku, we've got My DM School. We're all making this event so special for you guys. Go to czepeku.com, check out their subscription-based tiers. On the basic level, $15 a month, no big deal. It's the essential tier, and you'll get access to all new releases and the entire back catalog. Sign up now and download whatever you want from the entire back catalog, and then go to alchemyrpg.com, make your free account, and start playing games on this beautiful cinematic VTT. And then go to amyvorpahl.com/DM school to learn more about My DM School. Let's do a giveaway. We're here. We're live on Darrington Press's YouTube, my Twitch, and Alchemy's YouTube, and we're going to do a giveaway. This is for Daggerheart's physical core rule book and set. So that includes the cards that are essential to making your Daggerheart characters. Everything's so beautiful. If you want to start playing Daggerheart in person with your physical copies today and have those tactile cards you can actually touch, go ahead and you're going to type, ready? Exclamation point, hope. Okay, exclamation point, hope. Where are you going to type it? Sorry, I didn't say this before. You need to go to my Twitch, twitch.tv/vorpahlsword. twitch.tv/vorpahlsword, and type exclamation point hope. That's in reference to the duality dice. Hope and fear is what you're rolling. It's also in reference to the new expansion, I guess I'll call it, for Daggerheart, which is Hope and Fear, coming out soon. You can pre-order that at daggerheart.com/pre-order. What fun. Exclamation point hope, and go to twitch.tv/vorpahlsword. We're giving out two of these. I would say most countries, not all countries, but I think those of you who are watching will be okay. What we'll be asking for, just get ready. When we announce the winner at the end of these 30 minutes, this will be around my 12:55 Pacific time. So wherever you are at the 55 mark, unless you're in that weird half-hour time zone in Canada, God bless you, but I can't be responsible for that time zone. But 5 minutes until the next game is when we'll announce it. So stick around, and what we'll be asking for is your name, shipping address, and email address, just to make sure that we can get those physical copies to you. So that's not us being nosy, that's us being generous. All right, let's bring Jackie in. I want to hear how her game went and how much she loved it and how much she loves herself. That's what I want to hear most of all. Jackie, hello. Good to see you. Also in chat. Now that we've got Jackie on board, fill up that chat. Tell us everything you love about Jackie and how well she did and how much you liked her game and her players and her game mechanics and her advantage and disadvantage and her handouts and the choices she made in Alchemy and every choice she's ever made in her life. Fill up that chat. Jackie, how are you? How'd it go? Did it go by quickly? Are you okay?
It did. It went by so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I thought I was going to be too short. I was incorrect. But it all worked out. And I thought it was pretty cool. I had a really good time. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
How it was.
You came across so cool as a cucumber. I was like, how is this happening? Like, there was no panic at all. You just I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but you...
I left my body. I was hovering about here and just watching the Matrix, and did not engage with anything else on my 3 screens.
Oh, I love it. Excellent.
It all came together. It did feel like every thought I'd ever had immediately left my brain as soon as it started, but it came back. So,
that's how it feels to GM, is to black out, at some point you're just in the zone, and I feel like it's in a healthy way, because you're not you anymore.
You're like 18 little guys whose names you for sure wrote down ahead of time.
Well, Mara and
Arya.
Arya and the eagle Eagle Man. Was he hot, by the way? Because you were given that description, and it was like jet black hair and wet, and I was like, oops, is this a hot person?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
What do
All
hot
right.
men look like?
Okay, good question. Happy Pride. Okay.
Doing my best.
So wait, I'm going to read some of these things to you if you want to. Well, I'm just going to read them to you. So Jackie made a very immersive scenario and works for such a short session, matching the Daggerheart color theme so nicely. Oh, she's beginning to believe.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you. Are one to watch. Most excellent job. You rocked. I'm so proud of you. You were awesome, Jackie. The story and flow was perfect. The names, love the setting and the descriptions, the emotional weight and plot. Arya was hot to my bisexual self. So there you go.
Arya was hot. She just was a bit of a mess.
Yes. Okay, so let me ask you this. Anything unexpected happen? Anything that you had to fly by the seat of your pants and direct?
I knew it was a possibility that the players wouldn't focus on the ritual, but I thought there was a higher chance that they would than they wouldn't.
Okay.
I was wrong. But
there seemed to be like an inflection point where they were like, hey, let's get this ritual going.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Arya's begging or the bird having really a lot of hit points. But yeah, they did. And then I almost kind of like how it turned out, how they kind of tried fighting the bird. They were like, that's not working. Let's focus on the ritual. And then, right, kind of at the last minute, just broke out a bunch of successes with the ritual that pulled everything together. So.
Oh, I know. And I know you're an editor, so we are going to need a supercut of all those criticals.
I can do that.
Yeah, that's
wild. It was a lot.
Yeah. So in what ways did you, I mean, you don't have to give us the entire backlog of your brain. Obviously you were blacked out and you're outside of your body. So, but if you can remember just a moment where you were like, oh, I'm pivoting and I'm going to make this thing happen. Just, kind of, we're all GMs here, or maybe new GMs. So if you can offer any tips and tricks or just kind of what was going on in your brain in those moments.
Pivot. Let's see. I think I actually envisioned Arya upon having the realization. I didn't think they'd catch on to the bird being Brannick so quickly.
Oh, nice.
But they did. And that was actually really cool. That was a cool pivot for it to be, okay, it's not that they haven't realized it, it's that Arya right now can't accept it. And then, so instead of the reveal in the combat, it's Arya shifting tacks. And now Arya isn't directly helping them so much anymore as her own individual motives. And that isn't necessarily to always protect the adventuring party.
Okay.
So she became more, I had her running around doing interference a little more than I had planned. I had it as an option, but yeah, it was kind of cool how it worked out, actually.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you did a good job of pivoting, providing new obstacles where, maybe they were new. For what I could tell, I couldn't tell what was pre-planned or not, to be perfectly honest. It all felt very streamlined. So, yeah, really, really cool.
But that I used were very pre-planned. I actually had a bunch more that kind of just didn't happen. But there was no time. I had just a lot of clocks that I didn't always track. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better at remembering to track those things. So
yes.
Yeah.
Tell me about your your experience with Alchemy and Czepeku and the Daggerheart on Alchemy, and what that experience was like getting prepped in this cinematic world to kind of facilitate a visual movie while you're playing this game.
Yeah, I do think Daggerheart and Alchemy are just a really good combination because Czepeku's assets are so painterly and really beautiful and immersive, and I love the ones that have the tiny little animations to just give it a little bit of movement. And Alchemy is set up in a way where it's structured as scenes. So you can think of it as like a weird little movie you're making. And having the option to have those backdrops in those scenes in addition to the battle maps is really cool, so that there's always a visual happening. I really liked getting to use the overlays, especially with this game, to have the rain over that sunny version of the boat at the end.
Was that a Kinemancer overlay?
That was a Kinemancer overlay. And
if you're in Alchemy and you've got your free game, really what I would invest in is Kinemancer overlays. Like obviously soundscapes and whatever you want, but those overlays just do such heavy lifting for vibes. Anyway.
And I loved having the music and ambience and sounds directly integrated into each scene. That was really cool, and being able to sort of balance how much you hear of each. It has a very cinematic structure and vibe that I think just works really well for this game.
Well, Joey Veritas would like to know, how was the tactical side? Because they are curious about Alchemy now, which is one of the goals of GM Fest, is to show off very new tools that you all may not have heard of yet. So that's alchemyrpg.com. Make your free account now, and Czepeku.com. Subscribe now and get their entire backlog. Go ahead.
Yeah. How was combat? What's cool about Alchemy is that they're releasing new features of the VTT like every day. So not only is it getting better all the time, but I found it really fit this game. Like you could toggle on or off the grid, and in Daggerheart you might not want the grid. I liked that you could add a battle map to a scene, so you still have that backdrop behind it. You still have the same music, and you could switch back and forth between, we're in combat now, and now we're ending, and you can go back to the scene.
Easy though,
I really
right?
like
because the players have access to their tokens too. Like you're moving stuff around, the players can move stuff around. It's all happening live, and everyone's seeing the same stuff.
Yeah, it's easy to measure distance. I really like the sort of circle, I forget what it's called, but like the range measure for Daggerheart specifically that you can do. That was really useful in this game specifically, you probably saw. I don't know if the range guide pops up in streamer mode, but it's cool if it didn't.
Yeah, great. And the other thing we had was like some people at the beginning, we threw in there the streamer mode. So in chat, you could click on a link and watch the battle map live, and scroll over, click on some tokens, see what's going on, read the metadata that the GM or the players have inputted into those tokens. So it's a really cool way to interact with an audience and your players at the same time.
Yeah, I like that in streamer mode, if you have the link, you can pan it yourself, you can zoom in yourself, so you can kind of like see the parts of the map you want to see. So that's cool.
Yeah. I do need to remind you guys that we are doing a giveaway. We're giving away a Daggerheart core physical rule book, the things you can actually hold in your hand, the fun cards. I'm gonna there go all my cards because I opened it badly. But actually that's not so bad. But these guys, all the fun cards, these tactile game mechanics. So we're giving the entire core rule book and cards away. And all you have to do is in my Twitch chat, wherever you're watching, go to my Twitch chat, which is twitch.tv/VorpahlSword, and type !hope in the chat and get your name on the list. We're giving away 2 of them today. Okay.
Well, cool. I have that set.
I do too. Well, I do too. Obviously, I'm holding it. Jesus. Yeah. Good. Get your name entered in there. What fun. Jackie, I have other questions for you. I want you to tell me, how did DM school prep you for this and also for the rest of your entire life?
We've talked about this. DM school was a big transformative deal. It was, I think I was in the first cohort, so I think it was spread out over like 4 months or something. it ended up being a really tight-knit group of people because we were seeing each other regularly doing this kind of scary, vulnerable thing over and over and over and over. It was so scary to start, and then I really liked it so much, and I looked forward to it so much. Even though it was, I'm sorry, but it was very scary.
You keep saying that, yeah, and I don't believe it.
It shouldn't have been like this. The fear was not well founded. But yeah, it's the one of the bummers about this type of skill is that the only way to get better at it is to do it. So if you want to get better at GMing or DMing, and you want to sort of integrate sort of learning improv on top of that, while also really deep diving on the structure of the game itself, like learn, like break open the book, learn the mechanics, which is revolutionary. I tell people now, like, people are, yeah, I mean, you're right. It's your game. Play it however you want. Knowing the rules does help. Like, really knowing the rules, like really getting in there and learning them. It is less mentally taxing now to run these games because I'm not trying to guess what the rules are or make them up. So that was really helpful. Having to make character sheets over and over was really helpful. And then we just practiced. We practiced all the time. And we got immediate feedback from you about our specific style and skills and strengths. We met separately outside of class to practice. It was great, and I still am friends with the people I was in that class with. We still make stuff together, which is really cool. In fact, we are making a 6-episode little series set in the same world using Daggerheart in just a couple months. So
I think I'm going to be a guest player on it. So how about that?
Yeah, I wasn't going to announce it, but without you say so. I didn't want to.
I already said yes.
But,
so
no, I know.
You'll have to Shrek it out. Shrek it out, everybody. It's going to be it's at Nomads of the Multiverse on Instagram is the main way you can keep up with that.
And YouTube and everywhere else.
Jackie, do you plan on? I know this is your world. Is this canon in your world now? This adventure?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, the Daggerheart one-shot that will come out on Nomads soon was the precursor to this. I invented this world for a Nomads one-shot. I've made a lot of worlds for Nomads, but I loved this one so much that I decided, when I knew I was going to play Daggerheart for this stream, I decided keep the world, just continue the story. So yeah, a lot of how the world is now is a direct consequence of stuff that happened in that original one-shot. This will affect the world going forward. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. All right. Any questions in chat? I'm going to turn to chat for a little bit. If you have any questions for Jackie or anything nice to say, again, then I'll take it. Also, reminder, we are doing a giveaway as we speak for the core set, physical core rulebook and cards for Daggerheart. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I love making characters using cards that I can hold on to. Makes me very happy. So you can get this by typing !hope in the chat. And once again, you can go to Czepeku.com, get their sign up, subscribe, and get their entire backlog. And this is at the essential tier. They have 2 tiers, premium and essential. Essential, $15 a month. Get everything you've ever wanted in your life. Okay. The other subscription is Premier, and that includes the maps, the full token builder, which you'll see some tokens by Czepeku in these upcoming games. And you can build your tokens. You can like customize them, hex codes, color them, have them holding different stuff. It's really, really cool. And the maps for the premium tier are, they give you these maps that are, I mean, they're like, here's a map. Here's 20 versions of this map in different weather conditions. This one doesn't have all the buildings on it. Now it's just natural. This one, it's daytime and nighttime or twilight. This one is burning, like it's all of those. And you can also import those. They're directly, that you just like can map over your Czepeku account and Alchemy and have access to them there and just Same with sounds. Or I guess sounds are on Alchemy. I'm sorry, I'm getting excited. Anyway, do both of those things. AlchemyRPG.com, Czepeku.com. And then go to amyvorpahl.com/DM school to find out more about my DM school. Last thing I'm going to tell you to do. Go to Czepeku.com/GM-Fest-2026. That's where GM Fest is happening. If you sign up using your email address, what you're signing up for is obviously information about GM Fest for the rest of today and the next 2 days. You also you're going at the end of the festival, every single one of us is just going to pepper you with discounts. So sign up for that on the Czepeku, the landing page, Czepeku.com/GM-Fest-2026, and get those discounts. All right, let's see what the chat has to say. I'm gonna be calling out the 2 winners in about 4 minutes. So you have 4 minutes. Aw. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, great. Okay, creator omniscience is a blessing and a curse. Fantastic job. You're already way better than you think. Yeah, Jackie, you're way better than you think. Okay, I want to hear, so Delaron wants to know, how long was the setup in Alchemy? And kind of answer this kind of quickly, but were sheets and Daggerheart rules easy to navigate with? I do want to hear about that from you.
For like character sheets?
Yeah.
So the UI for Daggerheart in Alchemy is really good. And the characters are really quick to build. It all sort of defaults to like the recommended settings, which was nice when I was sort of building things quickly. You can integrate your Czepeku subscription with Alchemy so that you then have all those assets available for like choosing a token. So that's pretty cool.
Brass tacks, how long do you think you spent prepping for this one shot? And Grant, everybody, let's give some grace because this was a months-long endeavor to get everyone up and running.
Working on this project for months. And I am a chronic over-prepper for games, so I played around with stuff a lot. But just in Alchemy setting stuff up, I probably spent a solid day. However, I am not a good example.
I feel the same way because once you get in there, you're just playing. Like it's like someone handed you a Lego set, or you know, like you're playing The Sims. You're like, well, what if this? Well, what if this? So, I mean, I think it's an easy way to. It's not over prep. It's over play. Like it's like, ooh, this cool thing and this does that, and you're just like clicking around.
Yeah. There are also like pre-built scenes that you can just pull in. Like you don't have to do it the hard way.
I did notice that you used the witches, like her kind of cafe type thing was a Laura Vithera scene, and it made my heart pitter patter because I am so invested, and so I have just such fond memories of Laura Vithera, which is an alchemy campaign and world building book. I'm going to move on. Sorry, Jackie. We want to hear one other question. Okay, just so you know, Malcolm Photo Guy wants to know everything that he missed. Were there other deals to be made? Why did you keep attacking my sweet goblin boy? Don't answer that. But they do want to know. Sorry, what?
He was in front.
Yeah. All right. And then Dispel Logic. How much time do you, this is just in general, it doesn't have to be for this one. How much time do you do one-on-one chats before you start a game?
So I run a lot of one-shots for my own channel. We have sort of ongoing, I'll like throw everybody in Discord and we'll chat, but I usually have a call with everybody for about an hour. And that's partially just going over like the logistics of what we're going to do. And then I like to, if anybody needs to finish up a character sheet, we do it real quick. And then we do a couple of relationship building questions, which is cool with Daggerheart because that's built right in. But even with other game systems, I've played all kinds of systems. You can sort of Google examples, ideas that people have had, or just make up some ideas like, what secret is this person keeping for you? Like, what did this person catch you doing? Or like, what shared hobby do you have?
Yeah, so and like things like that person, you think they have teeth, but they don't. What do they have instead in their mouth? You can do whatever you want. Yeah, that's wild. You can get as weird as you want.
Yeah.
Okay, Jackie, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna call out the winners. So and then we're gonna say goodbye to the Daggerheart's YouTube stream. So that's not happening yet, but I will tell you now's a good time to come over to twitch.tv/Vorpahl Sword. Okay, now's a good time because in about 2 minutes we're gonna be closing out and saying goodbye to Darrington Press's YouTube. All right, let's hear it. Who won? Let's hear 2 winners. We want 2 winners. And for those of you who are still here, oh, thank you, Jackie. Everyone say thank you, Jackie, and bye, Jackie. Everyone say thank you, Jackie, and bye, Jackie. No, not yet. We're not doing that. No, we are. And we are. Okay, great. Fantastic. All right. Lovely, lovely. Let's hear some winners. Remember, we're going to be asking you in a very consensual way for your shipping address and your name and your email address so that Darrington Press can get you those physical copies of Daggerheart. All right. Who are our winners? Let's hear it. Oh, Dispel Logic loves the pitter patter. That's so funny. All right. The first winner. We've been hearing a lot from them in chat, so thank you so much. This is Lieblingsleben. And I think I know a little bit of German. Does that mean favorite book or favorite reading? Something like that? Yay, Lieblingsleben. Everyone say congratulations. So you're going to hear from one of our moderators. They're going to whisper to you and just get your address to them. And our second winner is... Oh, favorite life. Oh, yeah, Leben. All right. I don't know. I do Duolingo German, which just means I'm good at Duolingo, not necessarily German. Congratulations, Lieblingsleben. Yay. Congratulations. I also wrote a whole German song in my one-person show. And this is about how much German I know, that Lieblings means favorite and Leben means books, which is wrong. So that's my skill set. Oh, and we do have a second winner is Elfin Wild. Elfin Wild, congratulations. Thank you so much for participating in GM Fest and being here live on the day. This is so exciting. And congratulations. We're doing more giveaways throughout this entire fest. And if you are here for the Daggerheart physical core and you really want the physical one, the next giveaway we're doing is tomorrow at the same time, 12:30 p.m. Pacific time. Nice way to learn some German. Yeah, congrats, Elfin. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what's coming up next. Okay, we're gonna hear and see Anastasia and her cast play D&D for the one-shot titled "The Show Must Go On." I want to hear in chat what you think this is about, and be as detailed as possible. What monsters do you think are going to appear? I don't think you're right. I don't think you're going to be right. If you are, I'm not going to tell you. But I want to hear what you think "The Show Must Go On" is about. I think surface level, we can say that we're probably going to get some of it right. And on that note, we are going to keep going, but Darrington Press, you're outie 5,000. Thank you so much for streaming along with us. If you want to keep watching the festival, head to twitch.tv/VorpahlSword. And if you're a YouTube ride or die, go to YouTube.